should be officially live. We should be live today, right now. Yes, yes. Today, I wrote that. Is that how they say it? For all of you watching, yes, yes. Yes, yes. We should be officially live. Let's see. Man, it's freaking hot out here. Let's make sure we're officially live, and I have a hell of a stream for all of you. As a matter of fact, we got a lot of good whiskey to show you. Not only do I have a lot of good whiskey, I'm going to be doing a little bit of different things today. Today's officially, yes, almost the end of the week. It is Thursday. It's Thursday, the end of the month of April. The end of the month in April. For all of you watching, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Yes, welcome. Let's see if this is working. Yes, we should be good. Welcome to the live stream for each and every one of you. Today, I'm going to do some food reviews. Yes, whiskey, Modelo beers from the gas station. You're going to see. I've never done it before. We're going to see how it goes. And for each and every one of you that have been here before, thank you so much for being here. I think you guys already know that we officially stream about every single day. I try to give you a good stream. If the stream, by any chance, if it starts raining today, well, I'm prepared. If it starts raining, I'm prepared. Yes. For each and every one of you here, thank you so much for being here. And I'm looking forward to showing you exactly what we're going to do. But I will tell each and every one of you, yes, here's the lineup for today. And I know many of you want the lineup of what I'm going to be doing. So here we go for the first one. Boom, there you go. First one, boom. Here's the second one. And for all of you, yes, I think many of you already know that I'm going to be doing something very nice on the stream. First time. But before anything, do me a favor if you haven't already, hit that like button if you haven't. And on this stream is going to be fantastic. Moderators should show up any moment, and we will be rolling. We have a whiskey that not many people like. I'm probably going to put it on stream just because. In the chat room, thank you so much for being here. Any of you that are new, Edwin, good to see Edwin in the chat room. Yes. As a matter of fact, these are actually glasses. Yes. Shout outs to Oakley. Shout outs to Oakley. And for each and every one of you, let's just do this. We're going to be drinking a little whiskey. Rocco, good to see Rocco. And for all of you, I have to ask you guys, but before I ask you guys about what I'm going to do, and for you ladies, we need more moderators in the chat room before I do it. Yes. Before I do it, I will tell you, if you've been seeing the live streams yesterday, I cooked something real nice, and it was really, really good. Yes, you've seen it. And I know many of you have seen me cook. You can see me cooking on a weekly basis. Don't forget to tune into that. Whenever I do cook, I'll tell you the recipe. So Edwin, good to see Edwin, one of my moderators. And for each and every one of you, I'm going to be also reviewing a little bit more food than many of you probably think. Yes. For each and every one of you, I need to show you exactly what I'm preparing for each and every one of you. I know many of you are looking forward to it, and I think I do know that you guys know what it is. So maybe I should just present it to you. For all of you, on this thumbnail, I put Modelo. It says Modelos. I've never tried this Modelo that I'm probably going to try. So for all of you, just bear with me. You're going to see how it is. And I want to make sure that you have a good time. But you have to officially hit that like button if you haven't. And if you're new, subscribe. So let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. Let's put one. Boom. Uno. And let's put two. So much. There's so much. The hair dust in my nose. Man, the desert is just ripping. Okay, which one? Have you had these before? Chat room, let me know. Today on the stream, I'm going to be reviewing some foods. And have you ever had this? I've never had this before in my life. Never, ever. This is, they call this chelada. I've never had it. And please, if you have, please don't tell me if it's good or not. Also, pina picante. I don't even know what this is. I don't even know what it means, but I do know that we're going to be doing it. I don't know which one's better, and I don't know which one's going to be the best. All I know is I did buy these today, and I'm looking forward to trying these. I'm also looking forward to doing good reviews on some of these whiskeys, on these foods. And for each and every one of you, you can be part of the chat room. Yes, be part of the chat room as much as you can. And for all of you watching, I'm just going to say this. I hope you enjoy the stream. This is a live stream where you can interact with me in the chat room. Don't forget, you can interact with me in the chat room. Look at this. Got a little umbrella on my head, just in case. Just in case. It's tilted. Here we go. It looks good. Ooh, there's a lot of desert. Ooh. 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 There's a lot of desert in my nose. Holy Lord. I live in this state of, well, the state that has blows all that desert, yes. We're going to do this very nice. Hope you like the stream. I'm not Mexican, so I wouldn't know how these are. But let's see. Let's see how this is. First thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to clean the top of them. Yes, yes, one time. I should clean the water, shouldn't I? And who cares, right? Maybe I should clean the water. I don't know where in Mexico this has been. Maybe it's been rolling in some sand. I have no idea. Maybe I should put a little bit of water on both of them. Let's do that, chat room. I'm going to load this up. I'm going to stogie on here. Okay, so I'm going to clean these up. I'm going to clean both of these up. You tell me in the chat room which one I should pick. Any moderator decides to show up, you let me know. Edwin, you also get to pick which one I should start off with. Never had this before, so we're going to see. Okay, let's get a stogie. And not only we're going to get a stogie, we're going to do some whiskey reviews. We're going to do some food reviews. Don't move anywhere. I'm going to clean the top up here real quick, real quick. All right, here we go. Why the hell did I come back with this? This is not what I was going to drink. In honor, I'm actually going to be drinking this one. This is currently aged Taylor, yes? The Taylor. This is the rye. I will be drinking this on the stream. Hopefully, I have some left over on here. We're going to see if I can tell you if this one's better than the mid-course 10-year. So we're going to put that. You know, we should just, let's take the Remus out for a second. Let's put this over here. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Reaper Crew, hit that like button if you haven't. And we're going to do this beautiful, beautiful review. Okay, so what do we do first? Did you guys tell me yet? Which one we do first? Clean it up one time. There you go, clean it. Which one do we do first? Okay, so this one is supposedly, let me just tell you what this one is. Modelo with natural and artificial flavors of potatoes. But yes, natural flavors of potatoes, tomatoes, lime, and some salt and pepper. Do I want this? I don't know. I don't know if I want potatoes right now. And tomatoes. Over here, this one is pinga. Pinga. It says pinga picante. Pinga picante. And this one has, somebody says it has shellfish. This one says con los sábados refrescantes de pinga y chile. This has a little bit of pinga and chile on here. So we're going to see which one's better in honor of all the Mexicans. I don't know which one's better, but I do know if it has pinga, it might not be good. Might not be good. So in honor of that one, just because I said that one, we only have one ranch right now currently. So the one ranch gets the pick. Yes. So which one do we pick, Edwin? Edwin, there you go. Edwin, this is why it's good to be a moderator and be in the chat room, right? So Edwin, which one do? We do the pinga. We do the pinga with picante or picante pinga, or do we do the chile, the Chelsea especial potatoes and tomatoes? Which one do we do? Edwin says, he says, pinga first. Okay. We're going to do the pinga first, yes. We're going to do the pinga. Somebody says enchilada. This is not an enchilada, man. Enchilada is a taco. This is not an enchilada. This is a special chilada. No, it's not an enchilada. So for all of you, hit the like button if you like what you see. Okay, so we're going to start off with this one. Looking forward to this. I've never had this before. So in honor, we're going to put this away. Yes, yes. Let's put it away one time. And for all of you watching, this is a real live stream. Somebody says too much potatoes is no bueno. It's too doodle. What does that mean, Vincent? He says too much potatoes, too doodle. Maybe we shouldn't have the other one that has too much potatoes. But here we go. Never had this in my life. This is the first time I ever have it. And I'm going to present it to you here like this, okay? Here we go. Vincent in the chat room says that he loves potatoes. He's a potato himself. Vincent, thank you so much for letting us know. Okay, let's pop this open. I've never had this, and this is going to be the first time. I kind of want to pour it in here to see the color. Holy crap, that glass is hideous. Did you see that glass? What the hell happened there? Okay, here we go. Cheers, all of you. I've never had this before. This is the Modelo, special edition Modelo Pinga Picante. Pinga Picante. What does Pinga Picante means? It means just spicy. We're going to see. Okay, cheers, all of you. In honor of Edwin, thank you so much, Edwin, our wrench or moderator. This is why some of you need to get that moderator. If you want to get that moderator, you have to support often. Send super chats often, yes. Reaper Crew, here we go. You know what time it is? We're number one. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And yes, let's try us out. Cheers, cheers. Cheers, cheers. That tastes like shit. God damn. That tastes like I went to a village and the village wanted to. Ooh, that tastes like that tastes like straight dookie, man. That tastes like straight dookie, man. This tastes like I went to a village and they wanted to praise me and they decided to get the biggest, nastiest pinga in the forest and they decided to cut it up and put all of everybody's spices from their feet right up in there. And they just mixed it up and made a fake. This is real nasty. Holy crap, this is nasty. Who drinks this? I drink. Apparently I do. Here we go, it's round out. This is for the women. This is for the women. God, that's womanly. Should we tilt this? No, I think we're good. We're gonna make sure that nobody can see me. This is not looking too good. I don't like it so far. A lot of pinga and picante. Pinga and picante. It does say pinga right there. Pinga with picante. It says con los sabrosos refrescantes del pinga y el chile. From Chile. From Chile, I believe. In Mexico. I don't know how anybody could drink this. This is for a hot summer day. You're about to die. You know what? Might as well die. Let me just buy myself a Modelo michelada with the pinga picante. Let me just do that. Let me just kill myself. And then boom, you go to the beach, you chug one of these, and you feel like a starfish. This is exactly what it's supposed to make you feel like. And there's nothing positive about it. It's the only positive I could say it has a lot of spices. Has a ton of spices, too much spices, and it's almost like I don't even taste the Modelo. It's almost like I don't even taste the Modelo. Oof. Not my favorite. Definitely not my favorite. Oh, man, that is not my favorite at all. Okay, in honor. Ooh, my mouth is ripping. My mouth is ripping. I can only imagine what this other one tastes like. I want to know what this really tastes like. Yes, I really want to know what this tastes like. Have you guys ever tried this? I really want to know. Yes. Really want to know. By the way, Edwin, these are glasses. These are glasses. We're going to put it over here like this. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Okay, I'm going to say this. I'm looking forward to this one. What I'm going to do is, should we freeze this one? Chat room, I need your help. I've never had this one before. Should we freeze this? What you think? What you think? Should we freeze it? Oh, this one's bad. That's bad. It's a bad one. Somebody says here, what's on top of the hat? Well, this is the American flag. I know many of you don't know. Rico, there you go with the American flag. Shout out to the USA. Shout out to the USA. Yes, yes. Over here, Edwin says he prefers the michelada made in a restaurant with some good tap beer, a premium stuff. Well, I never really had that. Vincent in the chat room, potato head Vincent. Vincent, man, I love potatoes. I like potatoes. So it's good that he says that he's a potato head. Vincent, thank you so much. I love potatoes, man. Potatoes, you could do anything with potatoes. Sweet potatoes, but potatoes, oof. Potatoes are good, man. I don't eat potato chips, but the potatoes are good. Some of you said, no, on top. Put it on top. On top of the refrigerator? Okay, I'm going to be drinking this. I'm going to finish this soon. For all of you watching, I am looking forward to showing you a little bit more of this. I'm looking forward to this one. And it's with natural potatoes and tomatoes and lime, pepper, and salt. Looking forward to this one. Somebody says you had it once. It was good. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to put this in the freezer. Let's put the son of a gun in the freezer. Let's do this right. Okay, let's do this right. I'm going to pour myself that in a very cold glass. Let's do this right. It's only right to do it right. Let's do it right. This looks real good now. It looks better, I think. Who gave me the idea? Edwin gave me the idea. Edwin, thank you so much. It says that he would rather have this at a restaurant. I don't go to restaurants. I just don't go to restaurants, period. I wouldn't go to a restaurant to ask for one of these. So, in honor of him, I'll put this over here. We're going to have this. This is the first time I ever have this. And what we're going to do is, and I'm missing something here. Where's my cutter? It's okay. I don't need a cutter. I could just buy the old school buy. Now, let's get a cutter here. Jay, good to see Jay. Jay, yes, Jay. So this is the first time, Jay, I've ever had this. Let's see, chat room. Do me a favor, hit the like button. Jay says one of our moderators. He's a bartender. Yes, bartender. He says bloody beer. Caesars are unbelievably popular at the bar. Okay, I'm gonna do this first. I've never really honestly had it in a glass. So here we go. Cheers, all of you. Let's try this out. Damn, I don't know why it tastes different now. That tastes really good in the damn glass. Over here, it tastes like spices and pinga. Spices and pinga, right? Over here, it's a little bit more, to me, it's a little bit more balanced out. I don't have too many spices. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it was colder. Maybe because it was colder. But I'm looking forward to this, yes? Beautiful. Look at this. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink us up. Vicky in the chat room. I don't know what kind of stuff Vicky's saying in the chat room. April Neil, I don't have a Facebook. Thank you so much, Vicky. Okay, before anything, we're going to do this. By the way, this goes for the 63-year-old we have in the chat room. Please don't get scammed by other people. And for any of you, please don't get scammed. I do not have a Facebook. I also do not have another Instagram. I do not have another YouTube, and I do not have burners. So for any of you that get reached out to anybody because somebody says that I'm Chinese in the chat room, you're getting reached out by some scammer from China. Don't be scammed. Okay, don't be scammed. Please don't be scammed. I'm from Miami. I ain't nothing Chinese. So do not be scammed. Vicky, please do not be scammed. I feel bad for anybody that gets scammed, but you know what? Sometimes there's a lot of people that they're so stupid they deserve to be scammed. And it's It's beyond me. Okay. Remember, just like I said, I only have one Instagram. Don't be getting contacted by anybody out there saying that they're gonna give you some free stuff. I don't give free stuff. You've seen April 1st. You've seen that stream. Now that we say that, let's drink this. And we're going to have some whiskey, huh? But currently, there's a lot of spices. I don't know if April Neal's here in the chat room. April Neal had asked her. April Neal, I had asked her, and she really, I'm going to say this, she really, I don't know how she helped me out. She told me to get the one with Pinga because she likes it. I'm like, okay, I'll just get the one with Pinga. So this is the one that I ended up getting. I got the other one in order of me. And for all of you, here we go. Let's drink this up. Let's start drinking some whiskey. Yeah, let's start drinking some whiskey. Thank you so much for letting me know that somebody's trying to scam you. Don't be scammed. Please don't be scammed. Please don't be scammed. I'm not Chinese. It's like the last thing I have in my blood. Ching chong ching. No. I have Chinese friends. I have Vietnamese and Asian friends. I have a lot of Hispanic friends. I have a lot of white friends. I got all type of friends. Let's start drinking something, yeah? Let's start off with Remus. Edwin said that he got scammed. Edwin said he got scammed. It's funny. Any of you out here, please understand, I will never reach out to you with a free bottle. I'll never reach out to you. I don't even have a Twitter. Okay, I don't have a Twitter. Anyways, Remus. Yes, Remus. Let's put this over here. This is actually hitting me a little bit, yes? Just a little bit. It's kind of, what's the percentage on this, Jay? Jay, he says, here we go, Resident Evil. I don't even know what that is. Is there a movie? I think I've saw one Resident Evil, but this one over here is, what's the percentage on this? Don't really know. Deception. I see you, Deception. Tony, I see you, Tony. We also have Vince in the chat room. We have William in the chat room. William says, Pappy Van Winkle 15. Yes, Pappy Van Winkle 15 is great. It's the best Pappy Van Winkle you could ever get. Don't ever dare to try to pay for 20-something year Pappy Van Winkle. This is honestly, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to drink the other one. I'm gonna be quite honest. What's the dang percentage of alcohol in this one? It doesn't say. Man, this one's heavy. This son of a gun is really heavy. Somebody says 4, 8. No, there's no way this has. No. This big boy doesn't have 4% alcohol by volume. There's no way. 4%. Oh no! There's no way this thing has 4% alcohol by volume. You out of your mind. You out of your mind over there, Stevie boy. You out of your mind, Stevie boy. Ain't no way. Somebody says it's 4%. There's no way this is 4%. There's no way this is 4%. No way. I don't believe that. Here we go. Let me see. There's no way. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Cheers, all of you. Let's see. Okay, Modelo. Let me read Edwin. Edwin just commented. Modelo Especial, Chelada, Pinga Picate, 24 ounce, 4% ABV. What the hell? Rico says 5.6%. I kind of believe that more. Let me see. in honor, April should know the percentage on this because she drinks this. She drinks this pinga. She loves that pinga. She loves that pinga with picante. April, you told me to get this, and I send her a photo, and I send her a photo. Listen to this. This is talking to women. It's just one-on-one talking to women. I send a photo to April. I go, hey, tell me which Modelo's good. Out of all the photos I sent, she goes, the watermelon. I'm like, you know, when you talk to women, it's never in bar. There was no watermelon in the photo. There was not one Modelo with watermelon. It's just like every woman's the same. What's up with that? Every woman's the same. Okay, cheers, all of you. Time to change glasses. No, there's still sun out here. There's still sun out here. I need these glasses on. These glasses, these are my sniper glasses. Need them on. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. I've shot something real small, 250 yards with these glasses. Yep. The longest I've shot with glasses weren't these glasses, were with I had a different Oakleys, but you can see my eyes. 320 something yards. Anyways, cheers, all of you. I'm starting to like it. But here's the problem. Did I just pour myself whiskey? It feels like I'm having. Let's put this over here, because this is what I'm drinking. It feels, have to be honest, it feels like I'm having like a heavy-duty cocktail. And I'm not about doing heavy-duty cocktail, you know what I mean? I'm just not about it. I'm about doing a cocktail, but not a heavy-duty cocktail. And it's really just, I'm kind of worried to mix it with this whiskey. I'm gonna start looking at the chat room, okay? Yes. So I'm gonna start looking at the chat room. Barney in the chat room says try the mango one. I was gonna buy it. We're gonna buy that next time. Yes. I'm gonna buy it next time. I was going to buy that one, but April Neal told me to buy the one with pinga. I said, all right. I'm like, wait a minute. Isn't pinga what I think it is? Shouldn't say anything, I don't think. A 1,000 yards? No, I can't do 1,000 yards. Who's going to let you do 1,000 yards? I mean, I'm in Florida, but who's going to let you do 1,000 yards? Come on, man. Come on. You can't go somewhere and go, you know what? We're gonna do that. 1,000 yards. Let's try to do 1,000 yards. Can't do that, man. Come on. Max you could do is about 550. I think it's 550. 550 you could do. I think there's one that you could do. Let me back it up. 550 is not the most you could do. I think it's 725. I think that's what it is. April Neal. April Neal. Thank you so much, April Neal. She says, Reaper. Now, Reaper looking like Jumanji. I dig it. Reaper crewing. Win the Muon. I'm not looking like Jumanji. Look, this is my gun range. Gun range when it's very sunny. This is my gun range. When it's very sunny, like super sunny, like when the sun sets, I wear these glasses. I have a lot of these pairs. And these are glasses, if you guys don't know. I have a bunch of glasses. Somebody said recently, I shout out to April Neal. Somebody said recently, they go, how many glasses does this guy have? And it gave me an idea. You know what? I should start showing all my glasses on the stream. Whatever glass that we like out here, we'll stick to it, right? We'll stick to it. April, do me a favor, April. April, do me a favor. Make sure this woman and Vicky in the camera doesn't get scammed. She's 63 years old, and she's getting scammed by somebody like supposedly it's like me, Chinese. Come on. What are we doing there? What are we doing there? April, please let her know. Please let her know. She's looking to get scammed. There's nobody like me, Chinese. Okay, I don't have a family profile. I'm sorry to say, I don't have a Facebook. So please do not get scammed. I'm not going to send you a Pappy Van Winkle. I ain't going to send you an autograph of a. I ain't going to send you an autograph of anything. Okay, the only people that get big, just moderators. Those are the only ones, and members. If you're a member, you get a huge benefit out here. Yeah, a huge benefit. But if you're a subscriber, it's going to be a little bit different, right? Again, I'm going to say I don't really know that I like this too much. I kind of like the Buddha. You know the Buddha beer that we had? I like the Buddha. I kind of want to drink the Buddha right now. I like the Buddha. Okay, in honor, we're going to drink our first drink. This is going to be whiskey. This is going to be whiskey. Oh, this is going to be, oh, that's good. That's my stogie, huh? Okay, let's try it with my whiskey. Now, what whiskey are we doing? Remus. If you guys don't know, this is the mobster of all mobster whiskeys. There's not a whiskey out there that's going to be more mobsterish than this one. Look at that Al Capone, son of a gun. Look at Al Capone right there. Al Capone, son of a gun. Look at him. You see him? You see him. This is the most mobster. Once I finish this, I'm going to open a brand new one. Most mobster. Remus. By the way, I just want to say this. This is by the time that there was a lot of bootleggers. A lot of bootleggers. Huge amount of bootleggers. This is what inspired. These mobsters decided to inspire the government to do the bottle bond. So ever since that happened, here we go. Bottle. This is a bottle bond. The label here. I'm gonna show you the label before anything. This is the bottle bond. They started making every distillery in America bottle bond, meaning it's going to be under the government supervision, just so that the bootleggers wouldn't make some fake whiskeys. Over here, April Neal. As she says, April Neal, $2 super chat. April Neal, thank you so much for keeping the stream happy. Says, curious, are you wearing gaiters? Size 8? I don't fit in size 8. I'm a size 13. I'm a size 13. I can't fit in any. I don't even fit in 11. I try to squeeze into it like an 11 and a half. Can't do it. Let me see. Oof. Here we go. Boom. Yeah, I'm wearing these. Why am I wearing these? Because I'm at home. That's why. I'm at home. When you're at home, you can free bowl too. Yeah, so you can free bowl all you want. I'm not too much of a fan of this beer. It's getting to me a little bit. Just a little bit. But again, here's the reason why they started doing those bottle and bond. Is this one bottle and bond? No, this is not. We're going to be drinking this one too. This one's a Rebel Reserve. One of the better alternatives to not spending all your money. Yes. By the way, I'm going to read the chat room as much as I can. But this beer is really killing me a little bit. I feel like I lost $5. This thing cost me $5. Can you believe that? $5 this thing costed me. I don't know if I should ever buy another Modelo again. We're going to put another light on. I need another light. Cheers, all of you. It's starting to taste like Fanta. It's starting to taste like Fanta. Okay, for all of you, did I drink this whiskey yet? No, I haven't. So let's do this. Cheers, all of you. I can't believe Vicky said she was getting scammed by a Chinese person. That's crazy stuff. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. Gregory from Indiana. Good to see you, Gregory from Indiana. Chat room. Let me know where you're from. Vicky from Alabama. Yes, let me know where you're from, chat room. Let me know where you're from. Yes, yes. Cheers, all of you. Over here, Adela Lama. Good to see our moderator, Adela Lama. Jordy from Mexico. Jordy, I'm going to say this. Takes us back to Mexico, Jordy. You're from Mexico? This is straight dookie, man. Horrible. Don't ever get this in Mexico. This is bad. It's pinga with picante. Pinga with picante. William from Detroit. Good to see you, William. Edwin from South Africa. Holy Lord, how are the rebels over there? I didn't know Edwin was from South Africa. That's nuts. South Africa. Woo! South Africa. That's insane. Okay, here we go. Oh, he says no, southern central South Africa. Dang. Edwin, that's crazy work. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. Let's finally try out the first whiskey of the stream. Let's try out the first whiskey of the stream. Cheers, all of you. Drink this up. That's so good. That is so good. Have you guys ever tried pinga and picante with some whiskey? God damn, that's good. Wow. Let me tell you exactly what I taste. There's a lot of spices now to this. It's just not supposed to taste like this. It's not supposed to taste. This is really good with the Modelo. Again, the Modelo, it has some spices, a lot of spices. What kind of spices I can tell you? I have no idea what kind of spices, but it has a ton of spices, and I have a feeling it has salt in it too. In honor of all of you, yes. In honor of all of you, let's have another little doozy shot, and let's go with the stogie. My stogie is fantastic, but it's very strong. Okay, here we go. Let's try this out. I'm not going to mix this right now. I'm going to stay on this one. Cheers, all of you. I'm not going to lie. It tasted better when I had a sip of this. I don't want to have a sip of this right now because this is straight dookie. I got to be quite honest. I spent the $5 on this, but I need to still drink this. I feel like I'm ripping up a $5 bill. I don't like throwing away money. But for all of you, I don't recommend this. Do not buy this son of a gun. Do not buy the son of a gun. You're better off looking for Sasquatch and hoping you could find him than going out to the gas station and finding one of these at the gas station. I don't recommend it. I recommend this at the beach, maybe, but still at the beach, you're gonna turn into a starfish. Don't go to the beach with this. You're gonna turn into a starfish, and you're gonna be gasping for water. This is not something that I'm never gonna buy this again. Never gonna buy this again, but I'm gonna drink it again. I'm gonna drink it again. Yes. Before anything, we're gonna drink a couple other whiskeys. Yes, a lot of whiskey. Yes. Chat room, you give me a topic in the chat room, and I'll I'll hit it up. Give me a topic. I need a topic. Yes, a De Lama. Yes, Edwin, April Neal, my ranches. Give me a topic, and I'll officially, I'll read it up. If it's a good topic, if it's straight dookie topic, I'm not gonna say nothing. Dude, this beer's so bad, I'm gonna have to take out a Buddha beer. This beer is so bad, I'm gonna have to take out a Buddha beer. Shit, this beer is bad. Let's take out a Buddha beer one time. You gotta rub the belly. Yes, we're gonna review this. Man, this pump is open. I've never been so happy to see a Buddha beer. Don't forget to rub the belly of that Buddha beer one time. That's good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Rub the belly. That's good luck. Review on this one. Edwin says, topic, how that booty tastes. I don't dip into booty. Oh, he's talking about booty. Ooh. He's talking about the Boston bar. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. It's really good. I still have some left over. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink a sip. Review on this one. After it just came out of that one. Came out of that one real hard. And now I'm dipping hard into this one. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. That is so good. That is so good. Man, it is good as hell. It's exceptional. Exceptional. For all that are watching, yes, very good. It's refreshing. I kind of want to take this beer out of the way. Yeah, let's take that beer out of the way. I don't really like that beer. I don't suggest any of you to buy it. Okay? Don't suggest any of you to buy it. But I do know April Neal, she likes it. So in honor of her, we're still going to keep it here. All right, in honor of her, we're still going to keep it here. How do we keep it on here so that you can see? Well, we could move this just slightly. Boom, now you can see it. There you go, you can see it. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, yeah. Okay. I'm starting looking at the chat room, yes? Ade Lama, yes, he says, we've been drinking beer and liquor and beer. Beer and liquor and beer. I don't feel like whiskey's, you guys know, whiskey doesn't really affect me. Only way that affects me, and I don't suggest any of you do this, when you're drinking small portions of whiskey and you're doing them cocktails, if you do too much sugar in your cocktails, you will get a strong hangover. I never get hangovers, and that's the beauty of this. I never get hangovers. hope you guys are not liking this stream, yes? Let me know if you're not liking it. There's going to be members only content most likely. Over here, Edwin says microdosing whiskey is like living in 2037. I'm from the future. You guys don't know. I'm a time traveler. In the future, I have very, very, very long hair. Cheers, all of you. Okay, now that we had this, we're going to have another bourbon. Let's have another bourbon. Let's go with the soft, easy one. This one is something you could buy. It's a little bit hard to find, but this one is the Rebel Small Batch Reserve. If you're looking forward to buying a whiskey that's inexpensive, this might be a good one for you. I know many of you know this. Kentucky Derby's this weekend. So, since Kentucky Derby's this weekend, look for good whiskeys. This was a good whiskey to have in your arsenal if you want to have friends over, okay? We're going to be drinking this. If it rains, I'm going to have to... I'm going to have to suit up. If it rains, I'm going to have to suit up. If it rains, I'm going to have to suit up one time. Okay, anyways, we're going to pour a little bit of this. Let's pour a little bit of this. That Modelo sucks. In the Kentucky Derby, this is my opinion. Never bet on the favorite. Never bet on the favorite. Kentucky Derbies are always the long shots that win. Make sure to pick a good long shot in the Kentucky Derby. Here we go. Oof. This Rebel is 111 proof. And it's easy to do with cocktails. Very easy. I should change the color of this. Where did my... I had a color changer. Where did it go? I had a control for the light. Where the hell did it go? I don't know where the hell it went. I had a color changer. Maybe I have it here. Nope. Thought I would have had it here. Nope. Is that a piece of wood? Oh, hell no. I got a piece of wood over here. Hardwood. Manny, $5 super chat. He says Modelo time, Reaper. Damn. Modelo time. I don't want to drink this Modelo, but we're going to do it. Here we go. He did say it. Modelo time. Not looking forward to this. This is Modelo. Here we go. Cheers, Manny. Thank you so much, Manny. He says the Modelo time, Reaper. Okay, here we go. That's not a good beer, man. God, that sucks. That's horrible. This is horrible. I couldn't find the remote, but I found a piece of wood. Okay, we're going to drink another one. In honor. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. It sucks, man. That's a bad one. I should change up to the one that's potato and tomatoes because this one's not doing it. But you know what it's going to actually do? It might change this whiskey. Let's see how that does. Do me a favor, channel, hit the like button if you haven't. Here we go. It might change this whiskey. Let's see if it's changed it. It looks like it's going to rain really hard. If it does, man, we screwed out here. Cheers, all of you drinks in. That thing is good. I think it's good. I'm gonna put this beer here because I'm just gonna say that Modelo. I need to take that Modelo out of my screen. I'm getting sick looking at it. Oh man! If somebody tells me to chug that for a big super chat, I'm gonna be disgusted. I might throw up on the street. There's a bad one. Let's drink a sip. Cheers, all of you. Let's do the Buddha one time. If you have any topics, hit the topics. Hit the topics. Man, that's bad. It makes me appreciate this one. Anything is horrible. I want to do the other Modelo. I bought 2 Modelos. I want to do the other Modelo. I really do. I really do. And you know what we should do? We should put it in a glass. Yes, we should put it in a glass. Man, it's gonna rain soon. Yes, it's gonna rain soon. Well, before it does, let me put that down. That's good. Feeling good. Holy Lord, we got a UFC fighter in the chat room. Who that? Who that? UFC fighter in the chat room. Yes, he is. This is good. I don't suggest this. I'm gonna take this off the screen. Okay, we're gonna put the other one on the screen. Somebody says this AI. Yes, Mike Johnson. Mike Johnson is AI too. Is big. Modelo. I don't recommend any to buy this, but here we go. We do have a UFC fighter in the chat room. Who that? I'm gonna throw up on the stream. I don't think I want to drink this. I might leave this for the next stream. This is the one that I actually wanted to drink. I wanted to drink this one. That Modelo is so bad. This is the one that I wanted to drink. Man, April. Never buy this. If you like Pinga, buy it. I'm not too much of a fan of Pinga or Picante. Don't like any of them. But I did it in honor of you guys. I wanted to know if it was good. If it was good, I could probably drink it every stream. Maybe every other stream. I just don't like it. Manny says, Repo only drinks the regular Modelo. I don't even drink the regular Modelo. You see, Estrella Jalisco, that's the best Mexican beer you can get in back of me. You think I'm going to be drinking Modelo? No. As a matter of fact, I should bring out Estrella Jalisco. The best Mexican beer is the one you see. It ain't Tecate. It ain't Pacifico. It ain't Modelo. I don't care what anybody says. But Tecate is straight Duke. It ain't double X. What is it called? Triple X's? It ain't Dos Equis. The best Mexican beer is the one you see in the damn corner. You see the damn tower? I drink all of those. Why do I drink so? They were cheap. I bought them on sale. Yes. You know, I'm a big time baller when it comes to those sales. Hey, you give me $10 per box, I'm buying them. How much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's like $100. Dude, $100? Let me buy them all. Who in the chat room says Here we go. She says, Shannon said, who that? She says, I did not fight my sister. We beat up two biatches that thought we were small in my sister's Pinto. She says, we go out. I'm 5'10". My sister's 5'6'8". And she says, they got a lesson. Those country girls should learn a lesson. Country girls should learn a lesson. Learn how to cook, country girls. Country girls, you know what country girls do? I'll tell you what the country girls do. They bleach their chicken before they cook it. They run it under soap. How country girls, man, country girls don't know how to cook chicken. That's why when they get with a black man, they learn how to cook. Because a black man knows how to use spices. You don't see really a lot of white country girls with Hispanics because they think that the Hispanics are slaves for some reason. They're not. Just because the guy is gardening your dang garden, he ain't a slave. How dare you? Shanna's are country girls. So it's good you beat him up over there. Who that? UFC fighter. By the way, did I tell you guys I'm Hispanic? Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm Chinese, like Vicky says. Maybe I'm Chinese. I'm not Chinese. But I do have a Buddha here. Boom, boom, boom. Make sure when you go to a Chinese place, boom, 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 go like this. Go like this. Who that says there was a bunch of TikTok back in there wasn't TikTok back in the days. There was TikTok, wasn't there? Remember the clocks? Remember the clocks back in the day? Tick, tick. That's all I remember back in the days. And the phones. There was phones that I used to have to some of you are too young. Some of you are too young. There was phones that I used to go to like this, like, and I always wondered whenever I use a phone, it was like a circle. You put your finger there and you just circle it. It'd go back. Every time I would make a phone call with these phones back in the days, I would wonder how the hell did they make this? How the hell did they make this phone? You just put your finger there and it goes. You gotta turn it, right. You put the one, and it goes back. I never forget. Back in the days, we didn't have like area codes. It wasn't like a 305 or 786. It wasn't 954, 561. There was just a phone number. You guys remember those days? It was just a phone number. It was just a phone number. You just roll it. You roll it. You remember? How many of you remember? How many of you remember? I used to have a couple of phones in the house that had like that. April Neal, she says, she remembers. The rotary. Yes, the rotary phone. It just goes like that. It goes back. I don't know if I'm going to drink this. We might leave this on the next stream. If I get a huge super chat, I'm probably gonna drink it. But I don't plan on drinking this. I don't think I'm gonna drink this. If you guys want me to really drink this on this stream, I will if I get a big super chat. If not, I think I'm gonna leave it on the next stream. I might leave it on the next stream. It's you guys want me to get faded. This one over here already, it's already too much for me. I don't know why. It feels like an A proof. It feels like an ABV, 8% ABV. That's what it feels like. I know Edwin earlier said, somebody said $5 to chug it. What are you out of your mind, Iggy? Iggy, you're out of your mind. $5 to chug the rest of this, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. I'll pay you guys for me not to chug that. Anyways, we drank it, and it's good. Let's put something you guys don't like. I'm going to take this off the screen. Let's put this over here. Oof. I wonder if do you think it's red? Do you think it's red inside? You think it's red inside? That's what she never said. She never said that. Do you think it's red inside? She never said that. Let's get her head a little bit higher. Why the hell do I look Chinese right now? Somebody just mentioned that earlier. I don't know why I look Chinese right now. Maybe I do look Chinese right now. Holy crap, I do look Chinese a little bit. I'm gonna start talking that yin yang ding, yin yang ding. I'm about to put a Chinese song. I look like that. I remember back in the days when I went to the first Chinese restaurant. The owners came out and they said that I was an amazing baby. We would always get a discount because I looked Chinese. I'm not Chinese. And it was a great place. Here's just a story for who that. I know she likes stories. I'm about to cry. She likes stories. One of my favorite parts is in my childhood. She loves stories. She loves stories. Uh, I'm about to cry. Who that? I'm about to cry. I'm about to cry. Who that? I'm about to cry. The stories. So nostalgic. Ooh, so nostalgic. It's so nostalgic. I don't think I'm gonna drink this. I swear to God, if you guys send a big super chat for me to drink this, I swear right now. If any of you send a big super chat for me to drink this, I want to be going to sleep mad, not with a smile on my face. Anyways, let's go back to the story. Let's go back to the story. Before we go back to the story, we're gonna pour out some George Dickel. Shout out to George. Who that? Shout out to George. Damn, that's good as hell. It has got to be the best whiskey. Let's wash my balls real quick with a little bit of this. I can't drink that Modelo. That Modelo's gonna kill me. Let's drink this up and let me tell you the story, nostalgic story. I'll never forget. I was a kid. I was very, very young. Very young. I was a little baby. Cheers all of you. But I never forget. Back in the days, one of the most popular things, it's still popular, but not as popular anymore. Because people are racist out here. But back in the days, there was a little thing called a Chinese restaurant. At these Chinese restaurants, they were so popular. Now, why are Chinese restaurants so popular? Well, back in the days, they were more popular. Well, they were popular because they were in every damn freaking movie, dude. Every movie. Any mobster movie, any movie they just saw. You can say, and here we go. Any movie you saw. You even saw in the Christmas, was the Christmas movie? You know the Christmas movie, right? The Christmas movie where a white boy, he almost shot his eye out in Christmas. He wanted a BB gun. Can somebody tell me the name of the movie? Christmas something. Christmas Before Dawn. I forgot what it's called. Back in days, remember the lamp with the leg? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Somebody tell me. Say in the chat room, A Christmas Story. William, thank you so much, William. William, did you know? William, did you know? Did you know, William? Did you know your name is very famous? Yes, yes. William, thank you so much, William. But back in the days, Chinese restaurants were popular. Everybody wanted to go to one. Matter of fact, I'm getting hungry for Chinese food. Everybody wanted to go to one. It was one of the most popular things. Everybody just wanted to really dig deep into these menus, Chinese menus. And there was waiting lines for these restaurants. Every Chinese restaurant back in the days, there was waiting lines. Everybody wanted to go to Chinese restaurant. It was just exotic. It was exotic. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. And it got to the point that the restaurants, they were starting to create different menus. Every restaurant, Chinese restaurant that would open up would have a different menu. And then it would be blown up. So in Miami, shout out to all of you in Miami, there was a lot of Chinese places in Miami. Chinese restaurants. Every restaurant had a specific special dish. There was some that had orange chicken. That was special. There was some that had that Chinese fried rice. Some of them had that, what is it called? Wuntong? No, that's not one. Some of them had that yin yong. No, wait, that's not it. Some of them had that beautiful tea. Not every Chinese restaurant has a perfect tea. Some restaurants have better tea. Here in Miami, we had a place called, I think it was called Won something. Wait, what was it called? Wonton Lee, I think it's called. Oh, what a good name. What a Chinese good name. Wonton Lee. That was the name of it. Somebody said Ling Long, Wing Wong. Who thought of that? Yeah, the menu has a bunch of stuff. Ling Long, Ling Wong. There's a bunch of different names in the menu, right? But this restaurant was called Wonton Lee. What kind of name is that? Somebody said in the chat room, Long Du Dong. Day Lama likes that Wong Du Dong. He likes that Wong Du Long. Day Lama, I hope you to go back to that restaurant every time. You guys don't have that Wong Du Long? Hope you don't do that. But the place, it was good. The first time I ever experienced this, it was like a mafia place. I'm just gonna tell you guys, back in the, what is it? It felt like, dude, it felt like I was in a Chinese mafia restaurant. Let me tell you exactly what I felt. Mind you, my grandfather was rich. My family was well off. We're all rich, well off. So you already know what time it is, right? In honor of George. Who that? In honor of George. She says, Cream Song Yung Yong guy. Cream Song Yung Yong guy. That's what she said. I think she likes that. She likes that. Cream Song Yung Yong guy. Is that part of the menu? Hopefully it's not chicken or duck. I hate duck. Iggy, he laughing. He put in that discotheque laughing emoji. So I went to this place, Canton Lee. I'm sorry, that's what's it called. Canton Lee. But back in the days, it was mafia oriented. Like you knew it was Chinese mafia. Like there's no freaking way. Back in the days, I would go into an Italian, like a Sicilian pizza place. The mobsters would be there. If you don't believe me, don't believe me. Say whatever you want. Next door to the pizza place was a strip joint. But I went there because my father took me, and I thought my father was cool. He knew what it is. He knew what it is. He took me to a cool pizza place. He knew what it is. I believed it. I believed it. You know, this Italian joint. I knew the Italian joint had mobsters because they were talking about money and the strip joint and everything. Anyways, that was the day that I discovered pizza and grape soda. I used to always drink a Sunkist back in the day. Sunkist with pizza, Sicilian pizza, made from a mobster's family, and I thought it was the best pizza in the world. As a matter of fact, that was the best pizza I've ever had in Miami. Best pizza from a mobster. But let me tell you the rest of the story of the Canton. It wasn't Canton Lee. It was Wonton Lee or something like that before. But then it changed it to Canton Lee. Anyways, let me tell you the scenario, okay? Let me tell you a scenario how it looked like. When you first walk into a place, I'll never forget. I walk into my family back in days. My family was suited up to the T. They were suited up to the T. I was probably wearing one of the more expensive suits. Also, when I was younger, we go into this place and the first thing, a geisha just greets us. Wait a minute. Geisha's from somewhere else, right? She looked like a geisha. It was a woman host. She was dressed up to the T. She looked like really, really. I think she was one of those, those people in those photos, those women in those photos. She was dressed up to the T. Her makeup was to par. She greeted us. Hello. That's how she greeted us. Hello. And then she would greet us, and since we had money, we would just be able to sit wherever we wanted to. But she would sit us because I guess there's just an order of how they want people to sit. The place was nice. The carpet was beautiful. It was almost like if I was waiting for the president of China to walk in. The floor was very nice and spectacular. The walls were animated. They had a design of almost 3D design of photos with lights in back of them. The walls had almost like bamboo, but it wasn't bamboo. It was like almost like the most vintage thing you could think of. Yes. The seats were leather, full leather, very nice leather, almost like a red cushion leather. Think of that. The table was almost the most glossiest table. It was the glossiest table you ever see in life. It was really, really nice. At the end of the hallway, you could see a statue. They had a statue of a Buddha. Very nice, big Buddha, which I actually walked up to because it was next to the bathroom. Very nice Buddha. It was a huge Buddha. I'll never forget. It was a huge Buddha. It was gold. It was gold. This is not a joke. As I'm walking to the bathroom, I walked to the bathroom with my father. All the other families were Chinese, but the families that I was seeing, it was like I was watching. I don't watch anime, but I know what anime is. Anime the cartoons. You seen anime the cartoons? Okay, well, if you see anime the cartoons, you see some of these animes, and they're just so precise. Every family member was suited up. The kids were suited up nicely. These Chinese kids were just dressed nicely, and all the families that were on every table, they were dressed to par. It was almost like, no lie, it was almost like the Chinese president was going to show up. I was waiting for something to happen like that. This was back in the days. Houdan, I hope you're enjoying this. Houdan, I hope you're enjoying this. Please, I hope you're enjoying this. Houdan loves the stories. She loves the stories. And I'm just looking around. I'm like, man, that kid, I'm pretty well off, but that kid looks like he's a goddamn billionaire. I see another girl. She dressed. I never forget her dress. I never forget her dress. This was the most green outfit you could think of. I never forget her dress. It was green, and for some of you that do not know, in China, one of the most valuable things that they wear is jade. Jade is a green. It's like a green emerald that they wear. It's a stone that they wear, and it represents good luck and fortune. And a lot of Chinese people wear jade. I learned that. She was dressed. You hear that? There's a party. She was dressed to the T. The young girl. Almost you could put her in a rush hour movie. She was really dressed to the T. I started walking, and all the families were just dressed so nice. My family, they were dressed nice. I mean, what is it? What they wear? My family was wearing a polo. I think my grandmother liked Louis Vuitton. I believe she was wearing Louis Vuitton. She's very expensive for her taste. My mother was wearing, I believe, back in the days. I think she was wearing Louis Vuitton too, back in the days. My father was wearing, if I remember correctly, my father was also wearing polo, I believe. I think, what other brand do I remember? My family would wear in this place. I don't remember anything else. Anyways, I go to the bathroom. I look at the statue, and the statue has, no lie, it has like flowers. It has papers on it. The Buddha has like papers, and it has money. It has gold on it. I wanted to. I'm a kid. Like, who the hell's gonna? Who's gonna arrest me? As a kid, I wanted to grab some of the gold around the Buddha because I was a Chinese place. They're not gonna say anything to me, right? But I was like in my head, I'm like, dude, what if the mafia comes out and just takes me to the back or something? You never know. I don't even know. Maybe, I don't know, takes my fall to the back. I don't know. The Chinese mafia. I go into the bathroom. This is not a lie. The bathroom, the floors were marble. Marble floors. Marble floors. Like, almost like floors, like white gray floors. I'll never forget the bathroom. The toilets were just beautiful. They were remarkable. Where the pee stalls are beautiful. They were remarkable. Everything was so clean. The mirrors were just almost like so clear that I could almost put my finger through it. Everything was beautiful. And back in the days, still we had those to dry our hands. You click something, and it would bring out air. Nowadays, you already know it has bacteria, but it's a little bit different. Right? Nowadays, it's AI. Everything's AI. Anyways, that fan was made of gold. It was crazy. It was made of gold. Like, I walk out. When I walk out, I notice a waterfall, but it's not a waterfall. It's like a big. It's like a big wall ornament. It's a picture. It's an animated picture of a waterfall, and then there's like a little water. It's Everything was so nice. Anyways, I go back to sit down. Some of the other families were watching me because I was dressed nice. And it came to ordering my dish. The dish that I ordered was something that I usually do order at every Chinese place. This is the day that I discovered my favorite Chinese meal in the world. You're going to hear this. I used to go to a different Chinese place that was a lower end, but everybody knew me because I have exotic eyes. Yes, I have exotic eyes, and everybody knew me. That little kid, that little baby. He grew, a little baby. Everybody knew me in the other place, but this is not another place. This is one of the higher Chinese restaurants here in Miami. Back in the days, and I'm sitting down, I'm looking at the menu, and I tell my parents to order me whatever I think. I want something crispy, something good, and something nice. And then the waitress comes and she says, "Hello." And she goes, "Hello. You ready?" You ready? Are you ready? Hello. She goes, hello. Hello, you ready? But she bows before. I'm in a Chinese restaurant, one of the top Chinese restaurants in Miami back in the days. She bows before anything, and she goes, hello. What would I get for you? And then the first one was me. My whole family said, him first. Him first. Before I do anything, April Neal, $5 super chance. She says, Reaper, you're looking like a tourist. Don't forget your sunscreen. Don't forget your sunscreen. YV, who that love you? Thank you so much, Haver, for the super chat. Now I'm going to make sure to have it like this. I can see perfect. Is this how those dogs, when they have those hairs in front of them? I can see perfect. I can see perfect. Holy shit! I'm starting to realize that I look like that guy from Mortal Kombat. I look like what's that guy? What's that guy's name from Mortal Kombat? Is it Thunder or something like that? Thunder. Let me not forget about my story. If you guys don't like the story that I'm telling you, let me know. Just cut through. Right? That's when I tell the women the first day. I go, look, if you don't like big dick, just tell me the first date right now. Just tell me. You don't like big dick, you tell me. You tell me right now. Let me not waste your time. Usually they don't say nothing. This is why I don't date Asian women. Right? Anyways, here we go. Cheers, all of you. George Dickel. Damn. When the hell did this Dickel straight up clap my mouth like that? That's crazy work. That's crazy work, man. Strong caramel corn, AMC popcorn. That's what I'm tasting. AMC popcorn. Man, I love it though. Yeah, I love it. We're gonna drink another whiskey in honor of the Asians. Ting Tong Ting. Where we at? I need to go to. I have something to tell you guys. My friend that I was gonna go to the sushi place. His sushi place. He has a sushi restaurant. I forgot about him. I completely forgot about him. I forgot about him completely. Dude, I forget about people's names too, right? Anybody from high school says, you remember my last name? Hell no. I don't remember your last name. What the hell would I remember your last name? I don't even remember your first name. I just remember you were in my class. Anyways, let me not forget about the story. Let me not forget about the story. Let's drink this. I'm not going to drink that Modelo. Okay, I'm just putting that for looks. This is officially Midker's tenure. Well, let's drink it up. You guys like the look? I need to know, chat room. Here we go. I need to know before I say the rest of the story. Chat room, let me know if you like the look. If you don't like a look, you let me know. Do you like the look? Let me know. Chat room. This is the look that I had when the sun was kicking. But I'm just gonna keep it like this. Just gonna keep it like this. This is what I'm gonna say. This is a look that I had when the sun was kicking. I like to do my garden with this. I had a guy roll up to me one time when I was wearing these things. He goes, "Hey, are you like veteran or something? Are you veteran something?" I go, "Back the fuck up." He goes, excuse me? I go, back the fuck up. My dog is out there. He's going to kill you, man. Back up. Oh, shit. I didn't even notice. That's your dog? I go, yeah, that's my dog. He's loose. Back the fuck up. That's what I told him. He goes, man, you crazy. I go, dude, I don't even know you. Who are you? You don't even live here. He goes, yeah, I don't live here. Anyways, that's a short story. That was a long time ago. It was like, that was like 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Anyways, over here, yes, we're going to drink this. Who that, please remind me about the damn, I'm going to forget. Who that, please? Moderator, who that? Hello, UFC moderator. You know what it is to have a woman out here that's tall? That's amazing. She's as tall as my ex-girlfriend. My ex-girlfriend was 5'10". My ex-girlfriend was 5'10". I'm 6 foot tall, so it worked out. My ex-girlfriend was 5'10". You're probably wondering, why aren't you with her? I'm only going to tell you why I'm not with her if anybody super chats. That's the only way I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you why unless I get a super chat. That's the only way I'm going to tell you. And I'm going to be honest as can be, just like I always am. Let's put this up. Who that, please remind me about the dang Chinese restaurant. I went south. This stream is nice. Over here, April Neal, $2 super chat, throwing some quarters. She's throwing some pennies at me. April Neal says she was too rough on you and handled your ass. April Neal's talking about my ex-girlfriend. As a matter of fact, my ex-girlfriend was too nice. But that's not why. My ex-girlfriend was too nice. She was a really nice girl. Really nice, tall woman. Mr. Future 44. Let's fucking go. I'm going to say it. That's a good super chat. Mr. Future, I'm going to say this. Mr. Future. Thank you so much for being here, Mr. Future. Shout out to Mr. Future. Let me tell you why I'm not with my ex-girlfriend. It's going to be quick and painful. Painless. She wanted me to marry her the first time. 2 years went around. She wanted me to marry her. I said, what? She brought it up again the second time. She says, we should get married. I go, what? Now, this goes because at the time I had long hair. I went to the casino with her. And here we go, Mr. Future. I'm going to tell you. When I went to the casino with her, all the women were complimenting me. All the women at the casino were complimenting me. And that day I knew that my girlfriend was jealous at the time. I said, how the hell can I have a woman that's, oh, shit, another super chat. 44. You doing better now, bro? Keep it up. Mr. Future. Yes, it is good, right? Mr. Future, thank you so much. She was very jealous of all the women giving me a little bit of compliments. I knew there was something weird one time at the casino. She says, you're so beautiful. This was like a year in. I go, I'm not supposed to be beautiful. Don't ever say that again to me. This was a year in. 2 years in, she wanted to get married. In the car one time, she was really mad, and She brought it up. She goes, "Are you going to buy me a wedding ring? I want to get married." I didn't want to get married. The third time was the charm. This goes for all of you men out there. Gentlemen, this goes for all of you men out there. Here we go, Mr. Future. Third time. Close to the third year. She was beautiful. She was a great woman, too. Great woman. Very nice to me. Super nice. I can't say anything bad about her. She was psycho. That's the only thing I say. She was psycho. Third time she said, Mr. Future gives out 10 memberships. 10 memberships. Mr. Future gives out 10 memberships. Why does this happen always? And then, we're deep in the stream. Mr. Future, thank you so much for giving out 10 memberships to 10 lucky people out there, Mr. Future. So happy that Mr. Future didn't make me want to pop this open. Thank you so much. I'm going to leave it for the next stream. Thank you so much, Mr. Future. Let's fucking go, he says. Let's fucking go. Okay, we're gonna go hard, Mr. Future, and I'm gonna tell you the rest of the story. For some of you that do not know, today's the last day of the month, so I have to thank Mr. Future. 44, 44, 44, 44. 10 free memberships. There's some of you out there that have been watching Mr. Future. Thank you so much, Mr. Future. Huge appreciation to Mr. Future. Mr. Future, man. Holy crap. Mr. Future might get a wrench eventually. How long does it take somebody to get a wrench? It takes them a good amount of time. 6 months at least. Mr. Future. Shout out to Mr. Future. In honor of Mr. Future, let's have an expensive whiskey. Mitch Kerr's tenure. Is this good? Well, I already had one. And we're going to have a sip of this one. Cheers to the chat room, Reaper Crew. You know what time it is. Subscribe if you haven't, you're new. And don't forget to hit the like button. Here goes, drink some. Ah, damn. Mr. Future, you're making my month. Today's the last day of the month. You don't know. Mr. Future, $50 super chat. God dang. Okay, what story you want to know, Mr. Future? I'm going to ask you. Do you want to know the rest of the Chinese story of the Chinese restaurant? Or do you want to know what made me really break up with my ex-girlfriend? Let me know. I'm going to be honest as can be. That was one reason, but there was another reason. Let me know, Mr. Future. Shout out to Mr. Future. $50 super chat. $44 super chat. $44. Who then said both? Who that? Mr. Future has to say it. Mr. Future has to say it. Chinese restaurant. I kind of wanted to say one of the deal breakers of my ex-girlfriend too. Damn. I kind of did want to say it, but I'm not going to say it then. I won't say it. There was a deal breaker with my ex-girlfriend. There was a little deal breaker with my ex-girlfriend. Damn, it was a big deal breaker with my ex-girlfriend. Do both, Mr. Future. He said do both. Well, I will do both. I was hoping to just do one. Okay, let me just hit the nail there. Let me hit the nail on the head. Let me hit the nail on the head out here. Okay, here we go. Mr. Future, one of the reasons also that I started to not like my ex-girlfriend. This was a long time ago. She bent over my bed. And she said, take a photo. I said, what? What do you mean take a photo? She took off her pants. She bent over in the bed. She told me to take a photo. I said, I'm not going to take a photo of you. I'm just not going to do it. She goes, okay. But you know what I did? I was all happy. And then next thing you know it, I go wash my hands. And I'm like, this is a true story. And then I'm like, I go, do you smell that? Do you smell that? I go, do you smell that? Do you smell that? She goes, no. I go, wait a minute. I go, do you smell that? I'm not joking around. Do you smell that? She goes, no. I go, I swear to God, I'm not going to ask again. Do you smell that? Do you smell that? She says, I'm not going to say it again. I don't smell that. So then I'm like, there's no way. Are you joking? Are you joking? Are you joking right now? You don't smell that? My room stinks. My room stinks. What's the smell? What's the smell, man? I was getting pissed. I go, what's the smell? What's that smell? Mind you, she's beautiful. She's tall, she's beautiful. She's still bent over in the damn bed. I go, what the hell's that smell? Bro, she shitted. She shitted. She shitted. She shitted. She let go of a silent one. It smelled like eggs in the damn freaking room. I had to open up my damn room. At the time, I was with my parents. She shitted. It smelled like eggs. It smelled like a Chinese dude just came out of the damn freaking shop and just threw some raw eggs. She shitted. She shitted. Now, it wasn't real shit. She just farted, apparently, but it smelled like eggs. I open my room. I walk out of the room, opening the door, going like that. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, there's no way. I walk up to her face and I go, Mr. Future, here we go, Mr. Future. I go, look. I go to my ex-girlfriend and go, look, I'm going to ask you one more time. Be honest with me. Did you fart? She goes, yeah, just a little bit. I didn't think you were going to smell it. Are you joking me? This is like a rotten factory of eggs out here. I smell it in my room. My room is huge. I got a flat screen, I have a bathroom, I have a shower, I have a sink, I have a closet. It's a huge room. You can still smell it. I open the damn freaking door. I'm going like that. I'm so pissed right now thinking about it. My mother, she's downstairs. She goes, what are you doing up there? It stinks. She goes, what are you doing up there? It stinks. It smells like raw eggs. What are you doing up there? It smells like raw eggs. In that moment, I knew this was not going to be my future wife. I knew in the moment this was not going to be my future wife. There's no freaking way that's going to be my future wife. I don't give a damn what anybody says. She could be the most beautiful woman in the world. This is why I tell some of you, never believe a beautiful woman, okay? If you see movies, Angelina Jolie, you know her ass probably stinks. It's probably Angelina Jolie's asshole is probably stained to the max. She's probably dookie so much, her booty hole brown, so brown from doing dookie so much. You don't know. These women are women. And yes, they pass gas. But sometimes if you're a woman, you shouldn't be passing gas around other men. Us men, we don't see you like that. We see women delicate, dolls, fancy, higher queens. We don't see any of you like rotten eggs. Okay? My house was smelling like, at the time, it was smelling like raw eggs. Okay? That was a deal breaker. Anyways, I went too hard. I got mad. I got mad. I threw the chair. I threw the chair. You a fool, Mr. Future says. Maybe so, but at least, Mr. Future, guess what, Mr. Future? That was before she asked me to get married a couple times. So I'm pretty happy that I didn't. Pretty happy. Let's go back to the Chinese. Let's go back to the Chinese restaurant. Mr. Future, thank you so much, Mr. Future. I hope you enjoyed that story. And now some of you should believe, dude, it shouldn't matter how beautiful a woman is. Enjoy women for their personalities, for who they are, for how they are, and for how they make you feel. Okay? Just know that. Anyways, let me pour a little bit of this before I tell you the rest of the Chinese story. Cheers to Mr. Future. Cheers to the chat room. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? We're number one. Let me tell you the rest of that Chinese. Look, I'm so sick, and I'm so sick by telling the story. God, I feel like I have eggs in my head. Raw eggs in my head. Dude, I'm making myself feel sick. Okay, cheers, hold of you. Let's drink this out. On the stream, we're at $201. $201. Cheers, all of you. Who then? I think Mr. Future should get rich eventually, right? Yes. 6 more months. What? 5 more months. 5 more months. 5 more months, Mr. Future. Yes. 5 more months. Let's go back to that Chinese restaurant story. If you guys weren't tuned in to that, well, I was at a fancy Chinese restaurant back in the days. This is nostalgic. And Mr. Future might enjoy this. Last I remember telling you guys on the stream was I was sitting down and the waitress, she was Chinese. She had asked everybody what they wanted, but they all pointed to me because I was a young little kid. I was the first one to get the menu, first thing on the menu. And I wanted some it was shrimp lobster sauce at the time that I would like at this other Chinese place. But this other Chinese place wasn't high class and luxurious like this one. So this place didn't have that. This place just didn't have that. So I forgot who had asked. I think it was my grandfather. He had asked the waitress at the time. He goes, "What do you like?" And he asked me, he goes, "What do you like?" I go, "I want something crispy, something good. I want something nice." And then he tells the waitress, "Give him the best thing on the meal that you think he would like." She goes like this. She bows. Yes, yes. She goes, "Yes. I'm gonna give you 2 options." She goes, "I'm gonna give you 2 options." She says something else, and she says, "Crispy chicken, very good, very good." And then I think some guy came over. The owner of the restaurant came over. He goes, "Hello, hello." To her, she goes, "He's not doing And then he goes to her. They were talking some language, Chinese. And then she goes to me, "You're going to like what I'm about to take out." Something like that. She says that. "You're going to like what Mind you, everybody ordered their order. I remember everybody ordering their order, this and that. Dude, when they brought out the plates, the plates were so fancy. They were like fine china. And the first plate was my plate. They treated me like I was like the freaking son of the president of the China. They treated me like that. They go, I'm like, I'm raising my hand. She goes, "Sing dong dai." I raised my hand. Like she was pointing at me. I'm like, yeah, me. She officially gave me, she says, "Very good, very good." She gave me it was gold. It was a beautiful plate. I'll never forget this. And from that day, I'll never forget this plate. It was garlic crispy. It was garlic crispy chicken. I think it was called crispy garlic chicken. That's what it's called. Crispy golden garlic chicken. This chicken, no lie. When she was giving me it and she was putting it in front of me, well, she put it in front of everybody. It had like round golden pieces of, it was like fried chicken. It was like fried chicken, but like crispy fried chicken, like round. And there was glazed with honey and garlic. There was a sauce. It was like honey and garlic. It was honey garlic. Shout out to Mr. Future. Shout out to Mr. Future. I hope he likes the story. Who that? Hope he likes the story. My moderators, also my subscribers. Farm Kitty says honey garlic. It's not honey garlic. They call it something else. William says tempura. Yes, it was like tempura. It was like crispy on the outside, and there was chicken in the middle. It was so insane, but it was rock hard. It was rock hard. Like when you bit into it, it was like crispy, and then you get the chicken. They served a plate. It was like a silverware, a big plate of like wonton. What is it called? Special chicken. No, special shrimp fried rice. In like a silver plate. You open up the plate and all the steam comes out. I was like, woo! I was like, woo! What is that? My grandfather got like one of those special meals that like there was a guy that came up to the table, and when he came up to the table, it was like, "Hi, God, I know my and then he doesn't even raise his hand. I'm the only idiot that raises his hand. He's a no. And then it's like a plate, it was like steaming. They put it in front of him. I'm looking at it. I'm like, maybe I should order that, but I don't even know what that is. What is that? I don't even know. I took a bite of my chicken. It was a crispy golden chicken. It was really good. Really good. I bit into it. It was the most beautiful tasting honey garlic chicken I've ever had in my life. It was so crispy that the outside layer, it was so thick. You would think it's some of you that ever had tempura shrimp. You know how the tempura shrimp is crispy? Well, it was like crispy like that, and there was like a layer of crispy goodness. You bite into that. You bite into it. It was, my first bite I ever had. It was like I was having candy. And then I bite into it, and then I get the chicken. It was so good. And then I had some special shrimp fried rice. Wing dong. They called it something like that. They put it on a plate. They said, "You want soy sauce?" I go, "Nah, no soy sauce." I get the first bite. Back in the days, I didn't like, they were like it was like a onion. like an onion. It was like a long onion that would be in the shrimp. I mean, not in the shrimp, in the rice. Back in the day, I didn't like that. I didn't eat it, but the first bite of the rice, oh my lord! First bite of the rice, there was a little bit of ham, a beautiful little shrimp in there. The shrimp, the rice was like brown, cooked up nicely with a good seasoning. There was a little bit of scallops in there. Ah, it was so good. Chinese places are good as hell. Bok choy, bok choy. Who there says it's bok choy? Bok choy, actually, I think it was a different dish that they had. Bok choy. There you go. Farm Case says bean sprouts. There you go. Bean sprouts. That's what it's called. Bean sprouts. Bean sprouts. I never liked it. It was long sprout in the rice. I never liked it. When I was a kid, I never liked it. But it looked good in the. It looked good in the. I remember putting it in my mouth the second time. Who told me to put it in my mouth? I don't remember who told. I think my grandfather told me. He goes, "Try it out." I tried it out. I go, "Okay." I almost choked. I almost choked. I had to put my hand in there and I took it out. I was choked. The son of a bitch was like this long. It was like a long hair. Maybe that's what. Maybe that's what put me away from that Chinese fried rice. It I was choked. It was so long. Remember, I'm a kid. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink this up. This whiskey. This whiskey is insane. Dude, if I get another super chat right now, this is the end of the month. I'm gonna take off my hat. I shouldn't be taking off my hat. I'm gonna look like an idiot. I'm looking like an idiot. I actually don't want you guys to send another super chat. I don't want anybody to send another big super chat. I'm gonna look like an idiot if I wear these. It looks better like this. It looks better. Whoa, I look Chinese right now. It looks better like this. Oof. Wait a minute, huh? How Chinese can I look? Dude, why am I looking Chinese right now? Why am I looking Chinese right now? This is a Chinese store. I'm looking Chinese. I'm American. Ooh, there we go. By the way, for any of you wondering what glasses these are Oakley Man Men. Okay, these are Oakley Man Men. Good to see you. New member in the chat room, yes. These are Oakley Man Men. These are Oakley Man Men. Who there says that's cheating? These are Oakley Man Men. $210 on the stream. Okay, let's see which one's better. I'm gonna take this Modelo out of the way. Let's take that stupid Modelo out of the way. Let's fix this over here in the back. How the hell do we fix this? Oh, this is looking funny. Is it better? Yes. Okay, this palm's open. Let's pop this open. Which rye whiskey's better? Which rye whiskey's better? Ooh. Ooh. This one's good, man. But we gotta light that other one up. Let's see what's the best rye whiskey. Cheers, all of you. Let's see. I want to make a cocktail, but I don't want to be faded. I don't want to be faded. This is too intimidating, right? We gotta figure this out. We gotta figure this out on the look. Let's figure this out on the look. There we go. Better. Better. Yes, yes. Better, better. Chat room. Here's the battle. The battle is currently mid-Cur's tenure. I'm going to tell you the rest of the story. Mid-Cur's tenure against the Taylor Rye. Taylor Rye. Straight Rye. Let's see which one's better. The goal's not to be faded. Come on now. I never get faded on streams. Shout out to Mr. Future. Shout out to Mr. Future, huh? Shout out to Mr. Future on the stream. $210 on the stream is for the last day of the month. Remember, today is the last day of the month. Everything will go to the next month. You see this. Today's the last day to wrap up the month, and I'm very thankful for Mr. Future. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Some of you might see my next classes maybe tomorrow. You might see my next classes tomorrow. Yes, yes. It's good, man. It's real good. Is this one better than this one? By a mile. Yes, yes. It's by a mile. This one's better than this one by a mile. And it's less price. This one goes for about $100 and some dollars. This one goes for $250 plus. I've seen it for $350. It's good. I'm not going to say it's bad. It's good. But the problem is, here's the problem. The Taylor is just undeniably so much better. Do me a favor if you're new here, subscribe. Hit the like button if you're new. Subscribe. Hit the like button if you're new. Is this gonna be my new look? April Neal don't like the new look. Farm Kid I don't think likes the new look. Who that? Do you like the new look? Who that do you like? I only have this look because I say, you know what? It's hot out here today. It might rain today. Sun's beaming. Let me just put my gun range outfit. Jason Kane. Don't compare me to a Marine, Jason Kane. Do not compare me to a damn. Don't compare me to a crayon eater, Jason Kane. What you think of the new look? It was sunny, man. It was sunny. I say, you know what? Let me just do that. Let me just go out here and just put it out here. Do me a favor. We need one more like. Hit the screen a couple times. We need one more to get to 60. One more to get to 60. We need one more like to get to 60. One more like to get to 60. Yes, there you go. Who did that? Let me know in the chat room if you did that. One more like, there you go. I see you, chat room. I see you, chat room. We got 6. We got to 60 likes. That's good, man. On the stream that I'm not even cooking. Amazing. Jason Kane, thank you so much for hitting that like button. Okay, what whiskey's better? Yeah. Francis says tactical landscaper look. That's a funny comment. Tactical line. That's a good one. Shout out to Glock. Don't get yourself a cig. You jump that cig, you're gonna shoot yourself. Don't get yourself a cig. Mr. Frank, give me the thumbs up. He likes the look. He likes the look. Oh shit! I tilt myself over here. You guys can see me. Well, let me put my. Choking myself out. Jason Kane says I look like a Navy SEAL, like a frog, one of those frogmen. I look like one of those frogmen. Did you guys know that I'm a great swimmer? Yeah. Did you guys know I'm a great swimmer? Yes, yes. You guys know I look like a great swimmer, right? I mean, I'm a Pisces, right? I'm a great swimmer. I swim real good. Michael Phelps, he needs to catch me. Michael Phelps needs to catch me. Glock is the only firearm that you could take underwater that I feel should be rated top 10. Anyways, for all of you, I want to put one more whiskey on the stream, yeah? I want to put one more whiskey on the stream. Let's take this off. I want to put one more whiskey on the stream. I want to put this one. I know that many of you don't see me often show you this. By the way, let me end the Chinese restaurant story. Let me just end the Chinese restaurant story real quick. Back in the days, it was fantastic. These Chinese restaurants. I feel like some of you are laughing at the story. I get it. Some of you laughing at the story, but actually, I have tears in my eyes when I'm saying the story. You guys don't see the tears because I have crocodile tears. But I actually miss my family dinners going out. I miss my family dinners going out. It's one thing that some of you probably don't have a family. I get it. It's another thing, me telling you a story about me going out to a family dinner. I miss family dinners. Even though there was a lot of arguing at these family dinners and so, I still miss that. I know many of you out here, you're like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Some of you out here like, wait a minute, you a thug. Reaper, you have no emotion. Yes, I know that. But family dinners, man, it's just something. Be happy with those family dinners that you have, even the smallest family dinners that you have. Time goes by quick, man. I miss those family dinners and appreciate those family dinners that you have with your family. I haven't had another one. So please, if you have a big family and you have a family dinner, it's I know April Neal, like she has family dinners. Appreciate those family dinners. Appreciate them. Because at the end of the day, you're not gonna have that eventually again. Some of your family members are gonna pass away and they're gonna just they're all gonna pass away. You're just not gonna have that anymore. So be thankful for those big family dinners, those Christmas dinners, the holiday dinners. Chat room, you know how I feel. You know how I feel right now. I feel just, dude. My heart's beating, man. If I could show you my tears, I would. Appreciate those family dinners, man. Even if it's 4 people, 10 people, man. Appreciate them. If I could cry, I would on the stream, but I have crocodile tears, Reaper hands, crocodile tears. I'm doing this just because. I'm acting like I have tears, but I do. I have tears deep and down inside. If I could go back to those days and those days that I went, just to relive it one time, I would. I would. Cheers, all of you. I'm having this over here. I don't even know how the proofing on this one is. Oh, damn. Shout out to Jason Kane. Jason Kane, this is for you. He knows what's up. Rico. How many of you out here that concur? Yes. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Who the hell comes in my chat room says that they're growing some pumpkins, some cabbage? Come on, man. If you're a subscriber to this channel and you're showing up saying that your seed is growing some cabbage and pumpkins, what the hell? Anyways, here we go. Drink this up. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink this up. Oh, dude, today's the last day of the month. What should I do in the last day of the month? Should I take off my hat? April Neal, should I take off my hat? I think April Neal wants me to take off my glasses and my hat and my shirt and my pants and my shoes. Be butt naked on the stream. My channel will be canceled. My channel will be canceled. Everybody can say, dude, this guy belongs in the zoo. He got that. He got that. He got that. At least the hat. April Neal says to take off the hat. Why would I take off the hat? Let me see. Let me just show you guys. I look like an alien. I look like an alien. These glasses are not meant to show the top part of the glasses. I look like an alien. I look like an alien. Rico says cone head. No, I don't have a cone head. I have a round head. My head is round like a damn basketball. Phone Kitty says I'm an alien. Oh shit. Iggy, $2 super chain says Modelo time. Dude, this Modelo sucks big. It sucks big. I want to say this. This Modelo on the stream. If you guys just tune in, I've been drinking this Modelo. This is the Modelo that I had on the stream. At the beginning of the stream. This Modelo is straight dookie, man. This is like something in the factory of the Modelo factory. The Mexicans, they said, dude, we gotta make a good beer. And they say, orale, let's get Juan. Let's get Juan to take a dookie. Let's get Juan to open his perro. Let's get Juan to open his perro asshole. What they say, how they say in Spanish? Let's get Juan to do a good chorro in here. With pinga, spicy pinga. This is what April Neal likes. I'm going to do this in honor of I don't want to even drink this. But since you sent a super chat, this is warm. This is warm. It's warm. April Neal. Yes, April Neal, she likes that spicy pinga. That's the flavor of this Modelo. Let's drink this. This sucks, man. Get this out of here. That's the worst beer I've ever had in my life. I've had some bad beers. That beer is... Dude, you might as well just say... look, that beer belongs to the gay dudes that like to put them tubes in their ass with the gerbils. I've only known about it because people told me. I don't know how that works. That's for those dudes. I'm not into that. That is very spicy, too spicy. Too much pinga. For the ladies, you're going to like that. Ladies, you're going to like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. April Neal, she says I'm a drama king. I'm not a drama king. I don't like that. It's too much pinga and too much spice. Too much pinga and spice. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. On the next stream, tomorrow on the next stream, I'm going to do this one. I'm not going to do it on the stream, but next stream, I'm going to do this one. I bought it today. It's costing me like $5. On the next stream, I'm going to do Modelo. It's called Chelado Especial. Chelado Especial. This has potatoes, tomatoes. This has potatoes, tomatoes, lime, salt, and pepper. Potatoes, tomatoes, lime, salt, and... I'm going to do this on the next stream. I'm going to do on the next stream. This is Modelo. I'm not going to do it on the stream because... Why would I do it on the stream? You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. Shout out to Mr. Future. Let's drink the rest of this. So far, the best whiskey on the stream. Best whiskey on the stream so far is this one. This is the best whiskey on the stream. If you're watching right now, you know I have the best taste. I have the best taste. I have the best taste in women. I have the best taste in stogies. I have the best taste in fragrances. I have the best taste in motorcycles. I have the best taste in cars. I have the best taste in whiskeys. I have the best taste in beers. I have the best taste in monies. I have the best taste in shirts. I have the best taste in hats. I have the best taste in sunglasses. I have the best taste in... I was going to say something else. I'm not going to keep on going with that one. You know what? I was going to go south. Let's not go too south. April Neal says, horrible taste in fashion. Have the best taste in fashion. Today on the stream, right because you know what time it is. I'm wearing a watch that can tell me the time in Tokyo. Let me just show you. I'm wearing a watch today. You can go to Tokyo. Ting dong 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 ting. That's how they talk. In Japan, they talk like this. I think no. Hiya. I'm wearing a watch today. They can tell me the time in Tokyo. Shout out to Tokyo. Shout out to Tokyo. Shout out to Okinawa. This watch tells me the time in Russia. This watch tells me the time in Norway. This watch tells me the time in Tokyo. This watch tells me the time in Sweden. This watch tells me the time in Spain. This watch tells me the time in LGBTQ, Seattle. Wait a minute. Seattle, San Francisco. This watch tells me the time in, and by the way, forget about the watch. I also have, in honor of April Neal, I'm wearing a pink bracelet. Yeah, it's pink. Shout out to April Neal. She sent me this. Shout out to April Neal. She sent me this. This is for all of the ladies out there. Member. You know what time it is. Member. If a woman rejects you, just say you're gay. And then show her, look, I'm gay. Dude. Soy gay. When you say that, this is like an automatic line. They're going to say, oh my God, I need a gay friend. I need a gay friend. You say, that's why I have this. She goes, but why is your voice so deep? And then you got to say, you got to make an excuse. April Neal Final Super Change says, it doesn't matter what time it is. It doesn't matter what time it tells you. You're always late to your damn own streams. April Neal, you gotta April Neal, you gotta get a better joke. April Neal. Everybody knows out here. The show goes on. Everybody knows out here. I show up late because I just show up to my house sometimes and I'm streaming. Any of you think that I have like 30 people working for me? My man, I don't have 30 people working for me. I have a couple rangers out here. I gotta bring all this. My butler ain't gonna do it. My maid ain't gonna do it. My maid is all about washing the dishes. My maid is a son of a bitch. You know what my maid does? You want to hear what my maid does? She's a punk. My maid is a punk. My maid is a punk. When I'm ready to say something, she runs upstairs to clean upstairs. Senor Reaper, estoy upstairs. I need something done downstairs. Why should you run upstairs? That's what Latinas do. So I'm on myself doing the stream, and sometimes I do show up late. You're only good if you show up late. If you show up too early, you're nobody. If you show up early to your damn show, you're nobody. You're nobody. Anyways. I'm missing the Dallas Stars game. I'm missing a lot of things that I want to see on TV. Over here, April Neal says, Mr. Repair. I don't repair nothing. I don't repair nothing. I pay people to repair my stuff. I can't stand repairing stuff. Holy crap. I can't stand repairing stuff. Every time I repair anything, I feel like it's a waste of time. Last time I repaired something, when was the last time outside? I had to repair something outside of my house. I had a hole in my house. Outside of my house, I had a hole in the side of my house. Dude, I was about to pay somebody $100 to repair the side of the house. I had a hole on the side of my house. There was an electrical cable hole on the side of my house. There was an electrical issue on the side of my house. There was a hole in the side of my house. There was like wasps coming into my house by my kitchen. You think it's a joke? It's not a joke. It's not a joke. Mitch in the channel says he loves repairing stuff. Mitch, how about you repair your girlfriend's fucking what's her name? What's her name? Brittany? Mitch, go repair her high heel. It's flat. How about you repair that? She's gonna say, yes, repair it. It's gonna cost you some money. It's gonna cost you some money. Her high heel's gonna cost you some money. Mitch, you think I got time to be repairing a woman's heel? Get yourself a new heel. Get yourself a new shoe at Macy's. I don't got time to be repairing nobody's heel. You got a red bottom heel. Go repair it. Go to Macy's. Here's $200. It's not $200. You know, this high heel is $650 at Saks Fifth Avenue. All I can give you is $200 to repair that. I ain't gonna repair that. Mitch in the channel, he says he uses that cock. That's a good idea. Mitch uses that cock from Home Depot. That's a hell of a damn comment. He uses that cock from Home Depot. Wow. That's a hell of an idea. Whoever thought of that idea? He uses that cock from Home Depot. I knew this man was a Mexican. Using that cock from Home Depot. If some of you don't know what the cock is from Home Depot, I don't know what to tell you. But I'm gonna be drinking this. This is the last whiskey I'm gonna do. Why am I doing this whiskey? Because I can. That's why. And because I feel like it's right to me to use that whiskey on the stream. This is the last stream of the month. I need to use a monster. You know what? What the hell do I have this cheap whiskey on here? What the hell? I hit the damn shit again. Somebody says in the chat room, problem at home, use that cock. Yes, use that cock. You go to Home Depot. Go to Home Depot next time and ask an employee, hey, I need your help. Sir, yes, what would you like? I need that cock. And I need a strong cock. They can say aisle 6. I don't know the aisle. I hate Home Depot. Straight up, I hate Home Depot. Some of you think I'm manly. Yes, I'm manly. But it doesn't mean that I like to fix stuff. The guys that like to fix stuff are fat most of the times. I'm not fat. Shout out to all the fat guys out there that fix stuff, and you show your crack to all your women. I don't show my crack because I don't fix anything. I pay other people to fix it. I don't have time to be fixing nothing. Shout out to all of you to go to Home Depot tomorrow on a Friday to ask for some cock. Remus, shout out to Remus. The most manly whiskey on the stream. Dude, never buy this. Never buy this. This is horrendous. Never buy this. For the rest of the stream, I want to take off my hat. Dude, what are you, man? What the hell would I take off my hat? It's a good hat. Somebody said Red Bull. Red Bull is a waste of money, dude. Red Bull is horrible. Ladies and gentlemen, somebody said Bud Light. You know, how dare you? Never say Bud Light on my street. Bud Light's straight dookie, man. If you go to Home Depot tomorrow, let me tell you this right now. If you go to Home Depot tomorrow, for any of you to go to Home Depot tomorrow to look for some cock in aisle 6, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you your specialty. Your specialty out here, I gotta tell you your specialty. Your specialty is being gay. Don't go to aisle 6 to get cock. Okay? Please. Leave it to the professionals. I like this. I like my hat. I have a green one too. Just so you guys know. Shout out to USA. I have a green one too. Shout out to the USA. I thought it was gonna rain today, honestly. Dude, a whole stream with these glasses. Damn. You guys want to see the glasses? Let me take off my glasses. I'm gonna show you them glasses. Yeah, your mind. Yeah, your mind. I'm not gonna take off my glasses. What can I say about this stream? This stream has been fun. Has been a fun stream. End of the month stream has been fun. We had 100 and something votes in the chat room. 1,480 votes in the chat room. Have you tried Modelo beers? 71% said yes. 23% said no. 60% said I haven't had the special releases. I concur. Me either. I haven't had any of the special releases. Today is the first time. I'm not going to even show you the beer that I had. Over here, Edwin says Modelo are boo boo. What the hell does that mean, Edwin? Edwin says Reaper, the Modelos are boo boo. What the hell does that mean? April O'Neil says, don't listen to him. Don't buy the special releases. Okay? This one's straight dookie. This one sucks. This is only for the women. Gentlemen, if you're a real man, it don't matter what size you know what is. It don't matter what size it is. I got a big one. It doesn't matter what size it is. Do not buy this. This is a Modelo Pinga with some spice. Pinga with some picante. Don't buy this one. Okay? This is only for the ladies. Only for the ladies. Again, Jason Kane, I know you might like pineapple. Do not buy this because it's the color of pineapple. It's straight dookie. Okay, there's a review on that one. The best whiskey on the stream. Best whiskey on the stream. Remus and Taylor. This is the best whiskey on the stream. Taylor Straight Rye. It is good as hell. You guys remind me tomorrow. Please remind me tomorrow to bring this out. I'll make a cocktail with this one. I need to buy more eggs. I only have one egg. I'm not gonna make a cocktail with that one egg I have. Okay, this is the best whiskey on the stream. Taylor Straight Rye. I plan to open a brand new Taylor tomorrow. I have a bunch of Taylors. I have a whole box of Taylor's Straight Rye. I'm gonna open up one tomorrow, and I'm gonna do a cocktail. But you have to tune in tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm gonna make something tomorrow. What am I gonna make tomorrow? I don't know, man. What do I make tomorrow, dude? Every day I wake up with a hard on. And my hard on doesn't help me think of what I'm gonna do throughout the day. When I wake up, I take a piss and I hit the walls. And sometimes I take a cold shower in the morning. I haven't taken a cold shower in the morning. But usually in the morning, I think of what I'm gonna cook for the afternoon. The doctor told me one time. My doctor back in the days was. It's not back in the days, like 2020. I think he died. I think my doctor died. Rest in peace. I think he passed away. He was a good doctor. I think he passed away. He told me one time, he said, I asked him, I go, hey, is it normal? And he goes, what? And then I completely went like full testosterone masculine on him. I had my balls out because he was gonna check me. He was gonna do my physical. I go, is it okay? Is it okay to wake up with a hard on every day? You should do my physical. You don't know the doctors have to touch your junk, your balls and stuff. He goes, if you wake up with a hard on every day or a hardwood, you're healthy as can be. Keep on doing what you're doing. Eat whatever it is you're doing. He's like, I think he was like 80 something. He goes, no, he's 70 something. He was 70 something, I think. I don't wake up with a hard on. I'm 70 something. So you're healthy. I go, bing, bing. I almost fell out of the chair. I go, bing, bing. That's good. He says, if you wake up with wood, you're good. You're healthy. He says, the only time you have to worry is when you don't wake up with wood for a whole month. I go, damn, I'm going to note that. I'm going to write that down on my piece of paper, my little notebook. Took out my little blue book, Blues Clues. I took out my little Blues Clues handy dandy notebook, and I wrote it down. Okay, if I don't wake up in a whole month without a wood, I should check a doctor. Shout out to all of you. But yeah, if you take a physical, your doctor has to. He touches your nuts. If you take a physical, some of you should take a physical. Reason why he touches your nuts is to make sure you don't have cancer in your balls. I remember one time there was a guy, my neighbor, one long time ago. He had a motorcycle gang. By the way, this is a good time for me to. It's a good time for me to. He's Chinese. He was Chinese. It's a good time for me to do this one. It's a good time for me. By the way, should I take this off screen? No, I keep it on screen. I'm gonna take the dick out. It's a good time. It's a true story. True story. True story. True story. My neighbor had a motorcycle gang. At the time, this was a long time ago, motorcycle gang. And I would always come out of the house to walk the dog. This was a long time ago. I used to have schnauzers back in the days. My schnauzers would bark for anything. Don't buy a schnauzer. They bark for anything. I used to have a schnauzer back in the days. So I used to walk my dog, but I used to hear all the motorcycles. My neighbor used to have like a bunch of gang members. It felt like a motorcycle gang. And one day, I asked my neighbor, I go, what the hell's that bike? It's like it's like very low. It's yellow and low. He goes, it's a Gigster 1000. I go, that's nice. But why is it so low? It's because Hong Ching, forgot his name. Hong Ching thinks he's cool. He was Chinese. The guy was Chinese. He made a lot of money. And I go, do you mind if I go inside? I'm gonna drop off my dog and I'm gonna come out. I want to see it. I come outside. The biker gang was outside. And then I started talking to the Chinese guy. He was short. He was shorter than me. I was younger and he was shorter than me. I go, why do you put these chrome wheels on this bike? He goes, because it's cool. I go, okay. And then this is where it gets nasty. One of the biker gang guys goes, tell him how you have one nut. I go, what the fuck? Who the fuck is that guy? Tell him how you have one nut. I go, what the fuck? Who the fuck is that guy? One of the biker guys. His bike was damn. His bike was big and nice. He had a Hayabusa. And then the Chinese guy, he goes, don't mind him. Don't mind. I go, what is it? I go, I was younger. He says, you have one nut? You have one nut? He goes, yeah. I go, I'm not going to even ask. Don't tell me. You have one nut for real? He goes, yeah. I go, what do you mean? Like you got one nut? Like you got real one nut? He goes, yeah. I go, no wonder you're riding a Gixxer, a yellow Gixxer with gold chrome rims, thick tires, 1000cc Gixxer, Suzuki Gixxer 1000. No wonder. Everybody started laughing. I was younger. He goes, laugh it up. A week later, he showed up to my neighbor's house. My neighbor has a very fast bike, not my neighbor right now, but a long time ago. And he was by himself. He showed up. I walked the dog in. I walk out. Hey, whoa, hey. I go, hey, you here? I need to talk to you. I put my dog away in a second. This was like a week later, 2 weeks later. I think it was a week later. I walk up to him. I go, hey, your gang's not here. Let me ask you. Do me a favor, hit the like button. I go, this was a long time ago. This was like early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s. I go, let me ask you. I was young. There's a couple guys here, not too many. I go, so tell me, I'm fascinated. You got one nut. What is that? Why do you have one nut? I've never met anybody with one nut. And then my friend, my neighbor, his name was Andre. Dre, they call him Dre. He goes, don't ask him. Don't ask him. He gets in front of me, don't ask him. I go, why? He goes, don't ask him. It's a personal thing. So the Chinese guy, he comes out, he goes, look, I'm going to tell you. You want to know? I'm going to tell you. This is going to go south right now. You know it's going to go south. You want to know? Yeah, I want to know. And I told her, I want to buy your bike. You can't afford my bike. You're too young. But he goes, okay, you want to know? Dre comes out. He goes, don't ask him again. He goes, I'm being honest. Don't ask him again. Please don't ask him. Chinese guy gets mad. And he says, no, you want to know? You want to know? He says some words. He says some words. I think he called me some words in Chinese. I go, look, man. I'm not trying to disrespect you. I just want to know because I want to make sure I play baseball. I want to make sure, like, if I lose one nut, what do I do? You know? He goes, don't ever joke around like that. I go, okay. He goes, I had cancer in my testicles. None of you laugh. Please don't laugh. Chat room, please don't laugh. Chat room, please don't laugh. He goes, I had testicular cancer. I go, damn. I go, damn. I'm going to go inside the house, please. I don't want to know anymore. He goes, no, you're here now. You hear this? He goes, I had testicular cancer. My life was gonna end. The doctor said, I'm gonna take both of your nuts. I'm gonna take both of your nuts. Because they seem like they're gonna affect you and you're gonna die. He ended up taking one of my nuts, the one that had the biggest cancer. So I have one testicle, I have one nut. I have one nut. The other one is it's a fake nut. So I have one nut. I have one nut. Okay? Is that what you want to know? Is that what you want to know, big boy? I go, look, I didn't know. Dre should have told me. Dre should have told me. And then they're all starting to laugh in the garage. Dre should have told me. He goes, that's what you want to know? What you want? What else you want? Kung Fu? You want Kung Fu lessons? I remember he told me he was trying to make me feel bad. I'm a little kid. I'm a little kid. You wanna learn some Kung Fu lessons? I'll show you right now. I go, look, I just wanted to know why you had one nut. I wanted to know. I wanted to be part of the gang. Okay, that's all I wanted. He goes, okay, there you go. Next time you feel a little pain in your nuts, maybe you have testicular cancer. And maybe you're about to die. I went inside the house. I went inside the house, and I felt like shit. I felt like shit, dude. I felt like shit. I felt like my nuts were like full of cancer. I felt like this guy just gave me cancer just by talking to him. I felt like I should look at my nuts. I went to the mirror. I looked at my nuts. I said, damn, this is a true story. I looked at my nuts. I said, why don't they hang? They don't hang too low. Maybe they have some cancer. Forward to you know what? Karma's a bitch. Forward to like 7 years after. I watched a movie. I don't even know what movie it was. The guy's name is what's his name in the movie? One of my favorite actors, but I don't even know his name. Ryan Guerin. What's his name? Ryan Guerin. Anyways, I was watching a movie with one of my favorite actors. He had testicular cancer in that movie, and I started feeling some pains in my nuts. I went back to that moment that the guy told me. I thought he was cursing me because he's Chinese. You know, Chinese people do that. I swear to God, I'm not lying right now. No, it's not. Ryan Johnson wasn't in the movie. It was a different actor. Okay, let me tell you the actor. Okay, I need your help, chat room. There's a movie called Ambulance. Okay, Ambulance. Tell me the main actor of Ambulance. Ambulance. One of my favorite actors, Ambulance. The movie's called Ambulance. He's in the movie Ambulance. He's a great actor. Somebody said Robert something. No Robert. Ambulance. Look it up, please. Help me out. Ambulance is the movie. One of the new movies. Somebody said his name is something else. No, it's not. That's not his name. There's a G in his name. I'm horrible with names. Any of you ask me who my favorite porn star is, I don't know any porn star. No porn star I know. I don't know names. You think I know any of the women that I clamped up their cheeks? No, I don't know any women. I don't know any mother. There we go. Farm Kitty. Jake. There you go. Jake Gyllenhaal. There you go. That's his name. Jake Gyllenhaal. That's his name. Jake Gyllenhaal. I don't want to ever watch that movie again. Jake Gyllenhaal. There you go. That's his name. Jake Gyllenhaal. It's a true story. I was in school. I think it was in college. Jake Gyllenhaal. That's his name, man. One of my favorite actors. He's such a good actor. Such a good actor, Jake Gyllenhaal. Okay, let me tell you the story of Jake. He has a movie that he's a cancer. I don't know what movie it is. I swear to God, I just clicked it on the move on demand. I clicked it. I said, "Dude, this is a good movie." Brokeback Mountain. That was in the movie. Brokeback Mountain was in the movie. Who said that? Brokeback. My son of a bitch. It wasn't. It wasn't Brokeback Mountain. There was a movie that Gyllenhaal made. Uh, that he was supposed to be a cancer patient. He was supposed to be a cancer patient. It's a true story. I watched the movie in college. Dude, in college, I was clapping so many cheeks that the problem was that it wasn't that I had cancer. It was that I was clamping some cheeks, a lot of big cheeks, and that was a feeling in my nuts. My nuts were sore because of it. Love and Other Drugs. Is that the movie? Love and Other Drugs. Is that the movie, Edwin? It could be the movie. Love and Other Drugs. That could be the movie. I don't think it's a movie, man. It's a yes. It's a movie that Jake Gyllenhaal is supposed to act like a cancer patient, but he ended up not having cancer. It was a good movie, man. I wanted to watch a movie at the time because I was feeling down, right? Jake Gyllenhaal had a movie. So if that's the movie, it's called Love and Other Drugs. Maybe that's the movie. He was a cancer patient, but he didn't have cancer. It was a crazy dude. It was a crazy movie. Crazy movie. I don't recommend any of you to watch it if you're clamping some cheeks. You know, men, some of you men, if you clamp some cheeks over and over again, a lot of cheeks, you're gonna be sore. Don't watch that movie after that. Cheers, all of you. Is that the movie, Edwin? No, he doesn't know. He doesn't even know. Edwin says nocturnal animals. No, come on, man. This was like in the 2000. This was in the 2000. Somebody says scar tissue. Is that a movie? No, that's not a movie. This was like in the 2000. So give or take, I think this was in the year 2009, 2008, 2008, 2008. Jake Gyllenhaal. Jake Gyllenhaal had a movie. He was a cancer patient. Let's drink this up. I don't even know what whiskey I'm drinking at this point. That's not the movie. Somebody said, that's not the movie, man. Somebody said 2000. Nah, it wasn't 2016. Hell no, it wasn't 2016. I don't know what movie it was. Since he said 2000, it wasn't 2000. I can guarantee it wasn't 2016. I wasn't in college in 2016. Definitely not. Anyways, I'll figure it out. But what's his name? Jake. Let me put this. Let me put this robot. Oof, there's a lot of wind there. Jake Gyllenhaal. Look, man, we had a good stream today. We had a good stream. I don't know the movie. I don't know the movie. I don't know the movie. It wasn't Chinese. Somebody says Chinese. Charum, you guys are amazing. We're gonna end the stream, right? We had a good end. We had a good end there. We had a good end there to the month. What a fantastic end to the month. Edwin says, Reaper looks like that one Navy SEAL that comes out of the lagoon. Look, man, I look like a Navy SEAL frog. I do look like a Navy SEAL frog. I look like a frog man. I look like a frog man. Anyways, maybe we keep this look going. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. We had a fantastic end of the night. It was such a good end of the night. I didn't even have to cook anything. I'll be doing some stuff inside, and I'm happy for this stream. Last stream of the month, April 30th. It's about 10 o'clock tonight. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. You guys are freaking amazing. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning into the stream. Best whiskey. You already sold the best whiskey of the stream. And that Modelo Straight Doogie. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Say goodbyes in the chat room. Don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't. Hit the like button if you haven't. I've said a lot of stories. I've said a lot of things. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. We stream every single day. We're number one stream on the stream. On live stream. Yes, because we are. Yes. I see you, chat room. I see you. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I'll rip your crew. I see you guys are awesome. Tune in to the stream tomorrow. I'm going to be doing something fantastic. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Yes. Tune in to the short videos. I post up short videos every day for all of you. And for each and every one of you that are here. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Mr. Future. And all the super chats I got today. Thank you so much. On the stream. $226 on today's stream. On the last stream of the month. A beautiful way to end the stream. $226 on the stream today. Fantastic. You guys are awesome. We're gonna say our goodbyes. Huge shouts to the USA. Huge shouts to the U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, Air Force, and the U.S. Space Force battling the aliens over there on the moon. Huge shout outs to my chat room. You guys are awesome. Huge shout outs to Ripper Crew. Huge shout outs to the nurses. Huge shout outs to the EMTs. Huge shout outs to the Coast Guard. Huge shout outs to the American. Oof. Yup. Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that? You don't know how much it feels like when she sends big super chats. Who that? Who that? I have to do something special for you. Who that? Who that? Ooh, she came out. Who that? Do I chug this? Who that? Buy this. It's good, man. Who that? Buy this. I know that who that doesn't like anything from China, but listen. Oh, another 50. Another 50. Oh, snap. Oh, who that? Another 50. Another 50. Who that? I was going to leave tonight, who that, to make $1,000, hopefully. Who that? Who that? Who that? I'm going to say it's who that. I have to thank you, who that. If you guys don't know, on the stream, we're at $326 on the stream. $326 on the stream. Just chug it. She says, just chug it. Who that? That's who that? She says, just chug it. Okay, I'm gonna chug it. But I do what? Who that to buy this? Who that? I'm gonna say this before I say I do know who that. I'm gonna say this. Here in America, we don't. I'm gonna say this. Here in America, we're Americans, but we appreciate every culture. I know who that believes what I believe. Who that? I'm American. I have Chinese friends too. This is made in California. I know she doesn't like this because it's made in California. I don't like California either. I don't like California either. But who that? Please do me a favor. Who that? Please do me a favor. I'm gonna do this for who that because who that? Who that? What amazing! What an amazing super chat. Who that? I'm gonna do this for who that? Jason Kane. It's in the month, Reaper Crew. Yes, it's in the month. Jason Kane. I'm just, if I could cry, man, I would cry on the stream. You have no idea how thankful I am for. You don't know how thankful I am for all of you. You don't know how thankful I am for all of you. Jason Kane, thank you so much for the super chat. Let me just say this. We are a community. I have built this community from the bottom. Everything I do is the best for all of you. I hope you guys enjoyed the stories. Dude, you have no idea. You have no idea. I don't have to work at Taco Bell anymore. I don't have to work at Burger King anymore. I quit Burger King last week. I got fired from McDonald's because I put too much salt in the fries. I'm so thankful for all of you. That was a joke, though. I did say a joke. Who that? Please, who that? And Jason Kane. Support our Chinese Americans. Please. Support our Chinese Americans. Okay? Not all the Chinese people in the world are bad. Okay? In honor I bought her a brand new one. This is the last one I have. Straight up, I need to get more. In America, we appreciate every culture. Wait a minute. Where do I put this? Let's throw it. Who that? I was going to end the stream, but Jason Kane, I was in the stream, but this is a brand new one. This is a brand new one. And again, this is a Buddha. I don't remember last time I thought of buying this. I thought of buying this the other day. Wait, I need to put this. Oh, that's not it. Oh, shit. Wrong whiskey. In honor. I'm not leaving tonight. I was planning on leaving. Maybe it's a good thing I don't leave. I have to thank who that. I'm not leaving tonight. I was gonna leave tonight. I was gonna go work. I'm not leaving tonight. Okay. I ain't leaving. You want to look weird? Tell me. Do you want to look weird? Brand new. Again, I did tell you the story of the Buddha. Make a wish whenever you have this, but do the Buddha over here. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna take this out of stream. Wait, what's the best whiskey on stream? Holy shit! What the hell? I have this on here. Best whiskey on the stream is the rye. Yes. Who that? Who that? Who that? Irish whiskey. I'll do the Irish whiskey next stream. Irish whiskey next stream. Who that? Okay, Jason Kane. Wait a minute. Next stream. What was I going to do next stream? Oh, yeah. Next stream, I was going to do this Modelo next stream. There was a couple other things I'm going to do next stream. I'll remember tomorrow. But I'm going to put Irish whiskey next stream. Okay. Brand new one. Jason Kane. Who that? Last stream of the month. Let's drink this up. It's so good. Do I choke this? I don't know if I could choke it. I don't know if I could choke this, but I can choke the other one. The other one I could choke. Just in case it choke it. I could choke that one. Some of you don't know. I'm gonna tell you. I have insomnia. Do me a favor, hit the like button if you haven't already. I have insomnia. My insomnia doesn't allow me to sleep. I have to go out and work. I have to go out and work usually. If I can't sleep, my insomnia is real bad. I think of a lot of things. When I'm about to sleep, I think of a lot of things. So, in honor of all of you, does this help out? Me too. Who Dan says she got insomnia? But wait a minute, my insomnia is different, who that? You want to know what I think of? She says I have 5 hours. I only sleep like 4 hours. I'm like Donald Trump. I only sleep like 4 hours. Okay, let's drink some of this. Can you believe that I'm not even drunk? That's crazy. I'm not even drunk. On the stream, we have made a total of, dude, this stream, we're almost at $400 on the stream. We're almost at $400 and something on the last day of the month. Remember, all of this goes to next month. So I have to thank all of you because when it goes to next month, I get to buy an insane amount of food for all of you. You guys get to see all the insane amount of food. This goes to next month. So this paycheck for this month goes to, we're in April? Oh, shit. Round up. Shit. Another 50. Another 50. It's 10 p.m. We're almost at $1,000. On the stream, we're almost at $1,000. Who that? Holy crap, who that? I was gonna go out tonight, who that? Maybe you saved me, who that? Let me tell something. Who that? Who that? Can I tell you a personal story? Who that? Let me know. Can I tell you a personal story? Nobody's gonna hear it. Nobody's gonna hear. Nobody's gonna hear. Who that? Can I tell you? Oh shit! Stay in. Stay in. Stay in. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, we're really there. We're really there. Next stream is gonna be next month. It's gonna be insane. Matter of fact, tomorrow might be insane. Tomorrow, Friday is gonna. Okay. Tomorrow's gonna be insane. Okay. Let me just say this. Tomorrow's gonna be insane. I'm gonna spend some money to cook because my leftover food is it. Tomorrow's gonna be insane. Tune in tomorrow. It's gonna be insane. Tune in tomorrow. It's gonna be insane. Am I gonna wear different glasses? Of course. Of course. Who that? Do we keep these glasses? Do we keep his glasses? I have a bunch of them. They're expensive. Who that? You tell me. Do we keep his glasses? I think it's good. It's looking good. I think it's looking good. Scratch. $10 super chat. Reba, send me 2 cats. Dude, you can have all the cats. They'll be sucking up different tomorrow. Okay, we're going to do different tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to do red or gold. Red or gold tomorrow. How about that? Who that? Red or gold tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to do red or gold. Yes? Red or gold. Shout out to all of you. Scratch says, Reaper, send me the 2 cats. You got them. You got them. As a matter of fact, no, you didn't got them. I called the pest control. Those cats, you seen the short videos? Who that? Who that? You gotta see the short videos. Who that? Short videos. Those cats are sucking up all my whiskey. Sucking up all my whiskey, man. They're sucking up all my whiskey. I'm gonna do gold tomorrow, huh? Gold tomorrow. Same look, but gold. Same look for gold. Yes, gold. Shout out to all of you watching. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna mean it, huh? I'm gonna try to do the most biggest cookout tomorrow. I'm gonna try my best. Okay, those kittens, they're gone. Who that? They're gone. They be sucking up all my whiskey. They be sucking up all my whiskey. What's up with those cats? I got wild cats next door. Man. Anyways, here we go. Let's drink this up. Was I gonna say something? I was gonna say a story, wasn't I? What story was I gonna say? Who that? I was gonna say a story. Can somebody tell me what story I was gonna say? It was this story. I didn't remember what story I was gonna say. I blinked out. Scratch, thank you so much for the super chat, $10 super chat. Personal story, but what personal story was I gonna say? What was it about? About you're gonna cook some? No, that wasn't the personal story. About tomorrow, but no, that wasn't it. Dude, I was gonna say a personal story. What the fuck? I was gonna say a personal. What was the person? What was it? I was gonna say something. Who the heck? I lost a personal story that I was gonna say. Before Scratch sent the super chat, it was something personal story about Joey Angie. Who the hell's that? You need some great ganja. Dang it, who that? I forgot about the personal story I was gonna say. What the hell was the personal story I was gonna say? Was it only me and you? Was it about aliens? It was about aliens, wasn't it? Was it about aliens? Wait a minute. Let me think deep. Does it involve big booty Latinas? No, it wasn't about big booty Latinas. Dude, I need to take those big booty Latinas out of my head. I talked about it earlier. Egg. No. I'm about to throw up thinking about it. Oh, what was it about? Was it about aliens? What was it about? Personal story. I was going to tell her. It was about I'm your favorite ranch. Oh, it was about who that being the. It was about who that being the favorite ranch. $50 super chat on the stream. The end of the month. It's about who that being the favorite ranch. Who that? It was about something. Who that? It was about something. Another $50 super chat. It was about something similar to that. Oh yeah, maybe no. It wasn't what I'm gonna say. But who that? Let me tell you something. Who that? Who that? Let me tell you something. Shout out to who that? Another $50 super chat. On the stream, we're about close to $600 on the stream. We're about close to $600 on the stream. Mr. Future killed it. Now Who Dan's killing it. Jason Kane's killing it. Scrant, thank you so much for the super chat. I gotta take the tears out. The crocodile tears. Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that? That's a lot of Pokemon cards that she's just sending super chats. A lot of Pokemon cards. Who that? I'm not buying any Pokemon cards with that money, okay? I'm buying food for the next month. I was going to talk to who that about something personal. What was it? I got to think of this fast. Who that? Okay, here we go. I think I figured out what it was. Who that? It wasn't this, but I thought of something else. Who that? Who that? It's only me and her talking. This is not what I was going to say. Who that? And I'm going to wear different glasses because you know who that? I have a bunch of glasses. I have a bunch of amazing glasses. I am a professional poker player. Yes. Anyways, who that? I've been thinking all my life, who that? And maybe you could say what you think. I've been thinking all my life. You know the shadows that I've been talking about on the stream about those paranormal activities? I've been thinking that maybe those shadows were aliens. I've been thinking that maybe those shadows were people from the future. Yes, we gotta keep it real. Oh, another super chat. We gotta keep it real. Another super chat. Who that is ripping it? Who that is ripping it? God dang, another $50 super chat. Who that? I'm gonna make it sweet and short. Okay, no more after this, no more super chats. This is the last super chat. Please, who that? No more super chats. After this, right now, allow me to say what I think. Okay? Who that? Here we go. Who that? For all of you watching, this is only for who that, yeah? Who that? Is it just me? Or those paranormal activities that I think happened? I'm starting to think that maybe there were people from the future. Now, some of you probably think that I can't see. Of course I can see. Of course I can see. But I'm talking to who that? I'm starting to think that that's me for the future coming back to say hello to myself and to see and check out all of those paranormal activities that I told any of you about. I'm starting to think that it was me from the future. If I'm watching this in the future, and this is for who that, maybe I am an alien. Maybe we're all, yes, maybe we're all just here living a good life. And maybe the future is not what you seem. But I kind of feel let me put my head down. Who that? Maybe those paranormal activities that I ever saw in my life when I was younger and when I was an adult. Maybe all those paranormal activities were actually aliens. Maybe there are people from the future. Maybe were the people who were trying to reach out to me. I think that sometimes. It's 2026 and I think that. Can you believe that? Who that? I know the chat room is going hard, but I'm talking to who that. Who that says, I know paranormal is real. Too much shit I've been seeing, and especially something about 23 years of in Vegas. Vegas has a lot of things going. Vegas has a lot of things going. But who that? This is what I wasn't going to say this earlier. I was going to say something else. But who that? What if all those beings that visit me were actually people from the future? Isn't that cool? Is that cool? Should I say that's cool? Who that? I don't know. Maybe. Who that says, yes, I have voice box recordings. Oh, Lord. She got a voice box recording. Oh, maybe I should have one out here when I'm streaming. That'd be crazy, huh? Anyways, we're going to end the stream now. Who that? We're going to end the stream now. Tomorrow, I'm going to say who that for their whole stream. What an insane stream. What an insane stream. In 2026, this has to be the most insane stream. I didn't even cook anything for any of you. For all of you watch, you guys are awesome. We're going to end the stream now, huh? I'm going to use different glasses tomorrow. Different shades. They're going to be red. They're going to be red. Yes, they're going to be red. Shout out to Who Dan for all of you that have tuned in. Subscribe. Hit the like button. If anybody copies my look, you can't copy my look because my personality is what it is. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Shout outs to the USA. Who that? This has to be one of the most amazing streams of the whole year. I kind of feel like the alien from Independence Day, doesn't it? Doesn't it feel like that? With my glasses, with my eyes, I feel like I'm coming out of Independence Day movie. No more super chats on the stream, please. We're gonna end the stream. Edgar Roman just showed up. I see you, Edgar Roman. I see you. Jason Kane, I see you. Foam Kitty, I see you. Who that? Thank you so much for streaming. Streaming, being part of the stream, being part of the stream. And for all of you watching, tomorrow, I'm going to do something insane. I'm going to cook something outstanding. Everybody on the stream, thank you so much for tuning into the stream. We end the stream today. Dude, almost $600. You guys are awesome. I'll see you all tomorrow. What an epic stream. We're never going to forget the stream, are we? I don't think so. We're never Mr. Future. Shout out to Mr. Future. Shout out to Who Dat. Shout out to Scratch. Shout out to Jason Kane. Shout out to all of you that send big super chats. About $600 on the stream. Reaper Crew. You know what time it is. Win number one. I'll see you tomorrow. You know what? I'm not leaving tonight. I was going to leave, but I'm not going to leave tonight. You guys are awesome. Hit the like button if you haven't. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Yes. Reaper officially. Sign out. I'll see you soon. Reaper officially sign out. Oh, wear your pink bracelets. Shout out to April Neal. Yes. I'll see you, chat room. Reaper Crew. You know what time it is. We're number one. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'm going to cook hard tomorrow. Reaper sign out. I'll see you soon.